In Eunice, I am Jimmy Basketball Jones alongside my partner. We got the Thumb. Welcome, Charlie Fairbrush.
Welcome, everybody, for some Friday night basketball here in the Taj Mahal, we call it, down here in Eunice.
We are here and we are ready to go. This is a beautiful place. We're live in the Taj Mahal, a.k.a. Joe Langston Arena, the most amazing small school basketball gymnasium in New Mexico. And we may struggle to beat Texico on the hardwood, but by golly, we definitely got them beat in facilities.
You better believe it.
Yep. They may get us on the scoreboard, but they don't get us on the structure.
And we got the best half-court shooting radio broadcaster in the business over
here. Yeah, occasionally. You know, what do they say? Even the sun shines on a dog's behind sometimes. But anyway, all jokes aside, at least for a few minutes anyway, tonight the Texico Wolverines and Lady Wolverines have made the 170-mile trip south into the heart of the oil and gas capital of America, Lee County and Eunice, New Mexico. Texico enters this matchup soaring above most schools in the state. They were the state champs in football. They were the state runner-ups in volleyball. Their schools were ranked as the top public school in New Mexico academically. In hoops, the boys are the top-ranked team in the state, and the girls have been bouncing in and out of that 1, 2, 3 spot all year long. As of today, I believe they were at the 3 spot, but they've spent some time at the 1 spot.
Yep.
The boys are 14-2, ranked number 1 in both Max Preps and the latest coaches poll. The girls are 10-6, currently ranked number 3 in the state. For Eunice, they entered tonight's matchup after getting mollywopped by Jal last night. The ladies suffered a heartbreaking 40-point loss. They also suffered a loss that led to that loss in senior leader Peyton Williams, as she suffered that season-ending ACL injury. Thoughts and prayers continue with her. The ladies are going to have to do some soul searching, and some kids are going to be forced to grow up really, really quick in order for them to turn things around here today. And the boys also lost a game down in Jal. The Cards had the athleticism, they had the size, they had the talent, but Coach Luan had the game plan, and he put the nail in the coffin, ending the Cards' chance at a come-from-behind victory last night. After trailing most of the game, they got within 1 and had 4 or 5 legitimate opportunities to take the lead in the last 30 seconds. Just couldn't get over the hump, couldn't get it done, and the Cardinals fell down there to the big rival, the Jal Panthers, last night. So
2-point loss, but it could have been either way.
Yes,
easily.
Absolutely. And the bad thing for the Cardinals, if you're a Cardinal fan, is it don't get any easier here today with Texico coming to town.
No, sir.
It is definitely on paper. If you know, and games aren't played on paper; they're played on the court or on the field.
Right.
But on paper, these two teams that our Cardinals are going to face today are better than the 2 teams that we played yesterday. And so, and that didn't go too good for us, so we will see how this one goes. It's going to be interesting. The Cardinals on the ladies' side, though, they are coached by Coach Gary Frazier. I noticed he's got a whole section of Gare Bears over there. The Garys, you know, Gary Deck, I don't know if you know Gary. Sometimes he's listening. If he is, we'll give him a shout out.
That's that little short fella.
Yeah,
right?
The little short fella. Gary Deck played basketball at New Mexico Junior College back in the day. And if you know much about junior college ball at the JC over here, there's not usually a lot of cowboys on the team. Well, Deck was a cowboy. He was a big cowboy, and there was a group of people, all the rodeo kids for NMJC used to set up, and they had a big sign that said Gary's Deck. And anyway, when I looked down there and I seen Coach Frazier's deck, he's got his deck out. They're right down here. It's Gabe Gayton, Mal Gayton. You got Coach Keep It Simple, Kimple. There's a few others down there. They've got signs. They've got shirts, and
Yeah, they were showing us their signs earlier.
they're definitely cheering Gary on.
They were
and
throwing those Gary signs at
That's
us.
right. They've even got like the G and the A and the R and the Y. They're holding them up real big.
I was
and
kind of hoping they'd like take the shirts off, have paint on their belly.
Oh,
you know,
no,
like that.
no. You don't want to see Gabe and Coach Kemple with no shirt on. That just scares me thinking about it. Give me nightmares tonight. I won't be able to sleep. But, you know, the difference between this Gary and the Gary that we were talking about is that Gary that we're talking about, you know, he's like 6'13" or something, you know. And
6'14" or
this
something.
one is about 5 foot. And so there's a little bit difference in the size. So over there they had Gary's deck. I guess this will be like Gary's basement that's over here on this side.
Gary's step.
That's right. And so anyway,
There's old Gary right there.
Yep, they're over here. They're ready. They're ready to get rowdy. And Coach Frazier, we mentioned his numbers. I don't have them with me today. They're back in my notes from yesterday. But Coach Frazier's had a pretty good run as the girls basketball coach during the time that he's been in there. I was adding up numbers yesterday, and I had him for the JAL game. He's at, you know, over 70% for his time as a basketball coach. And I got to tell you, that's pretty good numbers in Eunice for basketball coaches. Yeah, that's pretty good numbers anyway.
Anywhere, anytime.
But we don't have many of those. I've went back through a bunch of them. I don't have everything complete, but I got a bunch of them done. And there are not many coaches in Eunice basketball history with over that 7-0 percentage on the wins and losses. It don't happen very often. And the longer you're here, the less likely you are that happens historically. So we will see what Coach Frazier can do with this team, if he can turn them around. For Texico, I look down there right away, and something that I see, that I believe I see, I'm getting old, my vision isn't as good as it used to be, but I believe I see Macy Klein out there, number 33. Young lady suffered an ACL injury last year, and the reason that I'm familiar with that is because Chloe had torn hers again, and she was going to the same surgeon and doctor over in Lubbock, and so anyway, I visited with her a couple of times, and anyway, it looks like she's back. Young lady's about 6 foot tall, coming off an ACL injury, but the first time I ever saw her play before the ACL injury, she was an absolute beast on the hardwood. So we will see if she still got that coming back after the injury or what. But it definitely could be a rough night for the Cardinals if she gets up and running and looks like she used to back before that injury.
Right.
So it looks like we're getting ready to have the national anthem, I believe.
I think so.
Yep. So we're going to have the national anthem. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Play ball.
All right, so we've got the national anthem over with, and so we'll talk about some of these folks on this team. For the Texico Lady Wolverines, 0, Ava Bonestrew. Number 1, Breely Kane. Number 2, Emery Parr. Number 4, Macy Dumas. Number 5, Kiera Fontanilla. Number 10, Aspen Kane. Number 11, Briley Burgeon. Number 12, Avery McIlvain. Number 13, Kinsey Crow. Number 15, Kaylee Whelan. Number 22, Lucy Whalen, I believe. 24, Kelsey Whelan. 33, Macy Klein. 34, Braid Stevens. They are coached by Coach Jalen Cook. Over on the other side, the Lady Cardinals, they're 8-7 on the year. Number 1, Leilene Zamora. Number 2, Paula Castro. Number 3, Lexi Garcia. Number 4, Lizzie Gaetan. Number 10, Riley Dillard. Number 11, Nisa Hernandez. Number 14, Kara Thompson. Number 15, Mariano Ruvalcaba. Number 20, Zakiah Ray. Number 25, Zulika Zamora. Number 35, Peyton Williams is out with the injury. Our thoughts and prayers with her. Number 41, Autumn Davis. Number 43, Mercedes Starnes. And 55, Cheyenne Blevins, who's also out with an injury.
Yep.
They are coached by Coach Gary Frazier. We got a little noise. We're throwing some shirts.
Yep.
We're getting there. We are getting there. And
got us a little atmosphere.
Man,
we're trying to get kicked
I'm
off.
Proud of those responsible. It's not me. All I do is sit up here and talk a little trash and encourage them to do some things. They do the work. I just do the trash talk. And so
just do the trash talk and make
right.
the half court shots.
Yep, absolutely. And so we did put our microphone up. I was hoping we were going to keep that sucker out and do some. That's the next goal is to get us to have a full-time announcer. I understand that you can't announce and do book, and I get that, but I think we need a full-time for during the game when Kara Thompson hits the 3, they can say, Thompson for 3. That is legal. It is allowed.
We got our football guy down there, but I don't know how
he's done it. But he's doing the book, and that's
True.
the problem is those two people that are down there are hardworking people. They do a ton, but you can't do everything. You need somebody else to do those little things, and so maybe we'll get that here before too long. I see a lot of things going. Next thing we got to do is start a youth program that's a legitimate youth program to feed our high school. Not saying that what we've got going is not good. We've just got to build it with fundamentals to help the high school program to where they're doing the same things, elementary, middle school, high school. Here comes Thompson. She's going to toss it away right there, but she's going to get it right back. Thompson under a lot of pressure, goes one arm down the floor. It's going to be stolen away on the turnover, the Lady Cards' first turnover of the ball game. Quickly back the other way and laying it in for 2 is going to be McIlvain, and Texico gets into the full court pressure. Looks like they're going to run some man pressure, try to run and jump out of it, and they do. Pushing it up the floor is Eunice. Riley over to Kara. Kara crosses over, heads over to the right side, bounce pass or drop pass over to Davis. Davis over to Riley, back down to Davis, gets knocked away, trying to come away with it. Davis does, she throws it to Ray. Ray, cross-court pass, it gets to Thompson. Thompson steps into one, it goes off the rim, won't go, battle for the board. Gonna be last touch by, they're gonna say by Eunice, so it'll be Texico basketball.
Man, look at this little camera here. This thing turns by itself.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they've got all kinds of AI stuff that'll do your job for you now, Charlie. They
Trying
probably
to put me out of a job.
They probably even got AI announcers.
Yeah, I'm cutting that cord over there.
And so working it around, they're going to throw it down into the short corner, kicking it right back up. Burgeon over to Dumas.
You know, I'll tell you, in the safety world, AI does help a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Putting together different types of forms and documents, but you really have to proofread it.
Well, yeah, and they do it in the legal world too. You'll see a lot of attorneys that file their documents through our courts utilizing AI. But you're right, you do got to go back and proofread it because you might end up with something you don't want on there. I know some judges that have gotten in trouble for using AI to type out their orders, and then the orders hadn't came quite exactly the way they had in mind. And there's another turnover by the Cardinals. Running down the floor and laying it off the glass and in is Kaylee Whelan. As the Lady Cardinals now with 2 turnovers, both of them have resulted in points. Thompson heads over here to the right side, kicks it back to Gaetan. Gaetan tries to throw it down low. She does. She gets it to Dillard. Dillard going to go up with the left hand and lays it off the glass. Riley Dillard, where you been my whole life? As the Cardinals cut that lead, it's 4-2. Here comes Texico quickly back the other way. They throw it to McIlvain. She kicks it back out to a running Burgeon who goes up strong, and she's going to get fouled and go to the line. Texico, we've talked about them. I've said it all during football. I've said it all during everything. I'm sure people get tired of hearing it. But, man, they're good in everything. And
they are.
It just, I mean that to them as a compliment. But, man, they irritate me with how good they are in everything.
And to us, it's a challenge, maybe.
It ought to be. It ought to be. But I don't think to some it is. Yeah. I think to some it's just, oh, they're good, and we got excuses to why they're good. And, yeah, to me it would definitely be a challenge as Burgeon makes them both. It's 6-2. Eunice trails here early. Kara Thompson throws a one-hand pass over to Gaetan. Gaetan going to put it on the floor, trying to get to the rack. She goes up, throws up a shot. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. Ends up coming into the hands of Riley. Her shot is up, and it's no good.
Last touch by Texico, so it stays with Eunice down there.
Shout out to our main man, Rosie Rosendo Caballero. He couldn't be here with us tonight.
Yeah, he had to do his weekend in jail or something like that.
Something like that.
No, I'm just teasing.
I think he had 48 hours to serve.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, for that battery charge he got on that official at that one game, right? I'm pretty sure that's what.
Verbal battery or something.
We're only kidding. He really didn't abuse anybody.
They're already calling him, Rosie, what did you do, man?
He was embezzling from. No, I'm only kidding there, too. He didn't really do anything. We're just giving him a hard time. So the Cardinals back this way on defense again. Texico working it around the top. Wheeling over to the right side to Burgeon. Burgeon back up top to Dumas. Back to Burgeon on the right. She kicks it into the corner. A shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Kara Thompson. Thompson trying to push it up the floor, almost had it taken away. Thompson trying to get through the double team there as she's got a lot of pressure on her, and she does. She gets through, goes down the middle, throws up a shot. They're going to call the foul. That'll send her to the free throw line.
We like it. They're not doing too bad right now on getting past that press.
And something that I've noticed is the young lady that I mentioned in the pregame, if that's, and I believe it is, with the just returned from the ACL injury, that's Klein. She's not in the game, and if that's the same young lady, and in my brain I see lots of people and kids and young ladies, and it sure looks like her, but if that's her, she was an absolute animal before the injury, and so it looks like she may be on that verge of coming back.
Probably just
not
close.
Quite 100% yet.
She's got the leg wrapped up pretty good. So
Thompson makes the second. So Kara Thompson ends up making 1 out of 2, and then quickly back the other way was Burgeon, and they're going to call a foul. And Coach Frazier out there having a debate and a discussion with the official.
He didn't like the call?
Didn't like the call.
But he's wearing the wrong color shirt to make the call. It don't have the black and white on it. It's got the red.
Yep. He's still out there giving them fits.
Yeah.
He's kind of flexing up. I think he's got this Gary's stool over here, the deck or whatever it's got him emboldened. He's out there letting them have it. As Burgeon is now 3 for 3 from the line. She hadn't missed a free throw yet.
He's telling that official, do you know who I am?
That's right. And just as I say that, maybe I did it on purpose, she misses the second, and now we got a foul called on the floor.
Oh, my goodness. That's on Gaetan.
Oh, wow. So they call a foul on Gaetan on the rebound. It's going to be on the floor. And here we go with the substitution.
Dillard coming out.
Yes, she's already got 2 up there on the board. Yep. And so here we go. Texico to inbound right under their basket, trying to find somebody to give it to. They throw it to Burgeon up top. Over onto this side. Dribbling up, that's 3-4 Stevens. She tries to throw a cross-court pass, and it goes between 2 Wolverines and out of bounds. You know, yeah, that probably, sometimes I say things and then I think about them. I'm just going to go ahead and say it anyway. Texico doesn't look, and granted it just started, we're halfway through the first quarter, they don't look quite as crazy salty as I thought they might. Right. I thought we might be down 30 halfway through the first quarter, and we may get there, but we're not there yet, and so they don't look quite as good as I expected them to.
I mean, I think, I'll be honest, I think the Jowl team last night, the girls looked better than this.
Yeah, that Jowl team, man, I'm telling you, they're
man.
athletic. And that coach over there's got them clicking on all cylinders. You know, they just haven't had that the last few years. And, and man, they look really good, and they just keep getting better. And that's what's scary for those other teams around here. So anyway, we got a timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout, so we will definitely keep it here. You want to shout out to some sponsors
Yes,
quickly?
I do. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and Eunice Health Clinic. And you know, I'd like to, I know that Mrs. Thompson that takes care of the cheerleaders, I believe, between her and Jake's wife, I wish they would come out on the court every now and then, because I like to get them a little recognition, you know, when they're doing their cheering. But they hide behind that goal over there, and I can't get half of them in the picture.
There's a rebound by 2-2. That's Wallen. And now here comes Texico quickly back the other way. Cross-court skip pass to Burden. She's going to run through, throws a little pass over to Dumas. Her shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Davis. And here comes the Cardinals. Texico's got out of the full court pressure already. Eunice going to turn it over right there. That is the 5th turnover here in the first half of the first quarter. And looking over, they've got old Macy Klein. She's out behind the bench doing some exercises, trying to
get her stuff ready to go, huh?
Yeah. Man, I hate knees. I almost wish we didn't have them. We just run around stiff-legged.
Yeah, stiff-legged.
Man, I tell you, I've had 4 of those ACL reconstructions. I watched Araya go through that, and then Chloe twice, and quickly back and dropping it in is number 15. That's Kaylee Whelan. She's now got 4 points. 2:48 to go. The shot is up. It's no good. This is in the first quarter, and that ball's going to get deflected or go out of bounds. It's going to be Texico ball.
I don't know why I thought number 4 touched it right before it went out.
So coming in will be Hernandez. Stepping off will be Ray. You know, I learned something a while ago. Troy Brewer, who had seen at several of our games, Troy Brewer was an absolute Hobbs basketball legend. Went on to play for New Mexico State. I mean, an animal on the basketball court. He's her godfather.
Oh, really?
And I didn't know that. I was visiting with him here. I've seen him in a couple of games. He always runs over, shakes my hand, talks to me. Zakiah Ray.
Oh, okay.
That just sat down right here. There's a shot that's up. It's no good. They're going to call a foul on Thompson.
Yeah, she dipped that hand. It looked like she hit the ball, but when you dip the hand, they just always call it. It don't matter if you hit it or not.
Here she is, still stretching, but she's getting ready to come in.
Well, I hope she's ready. I'd hate to see her injured, re-injured.
Oh, yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, it doesn't matter how much I want to beat somebody or not. You definitely don't want to see anybody injured. And so coming in is Klein. Coming out will be Burgeon. And that first free throw was missed, so she'll have an opportunity. That's Stevens for the second. And that one's going to go in. She's now on the board with a bucket from the line. Texico going to get back in the half-court defense. Running down the middle is Thompson. The ball's going to get knocked out of her hands. They're going to say they got a reaching foul there, and so that'll give the ball back to the Cardinals right into their basket. That's only the first foul, I think, called on. Now it's the second. The 2 just popped up now.
And that's the first on 34.
Gaetan steps into a 3 and goes off the glass. The bank is open. Lizzie Gaetan for 3. She gets the Cardinals back into this. It's 6-10. I was hoping it was 6-7, and there's a turnover by Texico. Hernandez with the steal. Oh, almost stolen away. Thompson gets it back. Gaetan heads over to that left side, pushing through, and she's going to lose it. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Texico. 6-10 here. Ray going to come back in. Davis going to step off. Coming in is going to be Fontanilla, and stepping off will be 15. That's Whelan. Kaylee Whelan. There are multiple Whelans on this team. Thompson for three over in the corner. Her shot, it's up, it's no good. Deflected around, going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Ray. Going to be Texico ball. Frazier, oh no, they changed the call. So now it's going to be Eunice ball.
Oh, wow.
And Texico gets in the little 2-3 zone. And they throw it over to Thompson. Thompson goes back to Gaetan. Gaetan thought about the three, rips through, cross court to Hernandez. Hernandez steps into a three. Her three won't go. Ray with the rebound. And now it goes back to Hernandez. Her next three won't go. And that one is rebounded by Stevens. And here comes Texico quickly back the other way.
Oh,
Save on the end line and a putback by Stevens gives Texico the double lead here. It's 6-12. They've doubled us up. Gaetan with it. Heads over to the left side. She's double teamed. Steps through. Tries to bounce it to Thompson. Gets deflected around. We do get it back. And now they're going to call a timeout here as Frazier wants to talk about it. 55 seconds remaining in quarter number one. Texico leads Eunice 12-6. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
So we'll go through some of these sponsors again here. We got Eunice Health Clinic, Brian and Candida and the crew. Badger Hydrovac, Mr. Shane Williams, which is the father of Miss Williams, and hurt her knee, and like you said, wish them a lot of prayers for them. She's gonna be going through surgery in a week or so. City of Eunice, Mayor. Well, we still got the wrong one here, but
John Dean.
Yeah, it wouldn't come in my head. And Shannon Cummings, the crew down there, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Miss Debbie, Cardinal Hardware. That sounds like a good place to go in the morning. Debbie's Country Kitchen, early in the morning before I head to Lubbock for my grandson's birthday. So happy birthday a couple days early to my grandson. He's to be 13.
Happy birthday.
He finally got bigger than me.
Oh, yeah.
Cardinal Hardware, Davis and Myers family, Redbird Garage, Josh and Erica. You need that oil changed, get in line. They're pretty busy down there, but they do a good job. That's why they're so busy. And I'll cover a few each time. Try to spend a little more time with them instead of just reading them off every single time.
So here we go. Gaetan to throw it in out there on the left side. She gets it into Garcia. Garcia goes back to Gaetan. Gaetan trying to get it back to Garcia, and she does. Garcia right-hand dribble over to this side. Ray over to Gaetan again. Gaetan to Garcia. Garcia throws up a three, and it goes in. Lexi Garcia for three. She slung that one from the hip, and it swishes through, and the Cardinals are back in this ball game here late in the first quarter. It's 12-9.
And
a deflected ball.
Yeah,
it goes off Hernandez's foot. She kind of stuck that foot out there. Looked like it went off her thigh. 29 seconds to go. The Cardinals are within three. Yesterday I came in that second game saying Eunice was probably going to win by double digits against Jow, and they showed me. And in this game, I thought Texico might run away with it. The Cardinals are hanging in there so far.
Yeah, ladies are definitely putting in work.
And there's a double clutch shot, first shot by Klein that we just talked about with the ACL injury, her return, and she double clutches one in there with contact. Davis over to Hernandez. Hernandez throws up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by Dumas, and here comes Texico right back the other way. A layup won't go. Rebounded by Stevens. The shot's up. It's no good. Trying to get to the rebound. The clock's going to strike 0. And at the end of one, your score, Texico 14, Eunice 9. The Cardinals are not out of it yet. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics.
Eunice. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. It throws me off because we're split.
Right.
We're
I guess I could have put mine in the number 2 spot. That's just Rosie's spot, though.
Yeah, that's what throws me off. I turned the wrong one, and anyway. But we're back here. The Lady Cardinals hung in that first quarter.
Sure
they're down
did.
5, but it's 14-9, and they're in this thing. If they can, keep this going, without Peyton Williams, there was a lot of gloom and doom, but they're out here battling today with one of the top teams in the state.
Looking pretty good the first quarter. I liked it.
So Burgeon with the ball, cross-court pass. She comes all the way through. They give it to someone in the corner, and Gaetan's going to steal it away. And here comes Eunice.
Plumb out of that full court press, like you said a while ago.
And Gaetan going to put it on the floor, runs through, throws up a shot. It won't go. Battle for the rebound.
Oh.
And they're going to call a foul. So they call that on Ray. That's her first. So it's going to be Texico ball as they will throw it in here and look to go the length of the court with a 5-point lead. 7:30 remaining here in the first half. Dumas with the basketball. Up top to Bergen. Stolen away by Hernandez. That was a good-looking steal, too.
Oh.
Missed the lay-in, but it was a good-looking athletic move there. Shot is up. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. Ray pulls it away. She says, I'll take it. And now they're going to call the jump ball. So, and that arrow is going to go
Gary's holding
Eunice
it, like
way.
slapping his arm, like, did you see that?
Yeah. And Gaetan going to come off and take a break. And Dillard will come back in.
They're coming back into the little bit of a press.
So full court
Oh, my
pressure, we
goodness.
throw it away. Trying to throw it through one hand was Kane. They get it over in the corner. A shot is up by McIlvain. Her shot won't go. It's partially blocked. And here come the Cardinals. Thompson
Oh, goodness gracious.
throws that one down toward the baseline. It soars out of bounds, and so Gaetan's going to come in, and stepping off is going to be Davis. So 6:45 to go here in the first half. 14-9 still. Like I said, Eunice in this thing. They're in kind of a.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
there's a steal by Ray.
I'm surprised at that pass. It was like a floated pass across there. I just wouldn't think they would have thrown something like that.
Thompson now with it. She's going to put it on the floor. Throws up a runner. Won't go. Gaetan with the rebound. And her
foul.
putback is going to get fouled. And that'll send Gaetan to the line. The Cardinals are in this thing.
Yeah. I'm proud of these girls.
Yeah.
They're stepping up.
Yeah.
You said it. Some of the younger girls are going to have to step up.
Yeah.
And
And
they're
yesterday the image wasn't very good. It didn't look like
Yeah.
we were going to do much stepping. But tonight, so far, they have.
We covered a game down in Jowl early on in the season, and we talked about it then. Those Jowl girls look a lot better than they have
Oh, they look
in
really
a minute.
good. And I told you that coach that they've got over there's no joke now. And there's a bucket that's good. Yeah, that kind of coaching makes a huge impact, especially when you've got athletes.
Yeah.
They throw it down low, shot, or gets blocked, knocked around on the ground, rolls back out. A three is up. It's no good. Battling for the board. Virgin comes away with it. She gets it up top to Kane. Kane with a runner through the lane. Won't go. Rebounded by Thompson.
And they
Thompson
took
had it
away.
stolen away. Laying it up was Kane.
Oh,
And then I'm not sure what we.
I think he just called. Was it on? Oh, Green. They were doing a little pushing and shoving between her and Thompson. So, number 11, that was Briley Bergen.
Well, but that's not. He called Texico with the push,
Right.
so he thought she was going to, or she thought she was going to shoot some free throws, and that's not what happened. It's a 4-point game, 14-10. Eunice in this thing. Riley Throws it ahead. I thought there was a foul there. No call. We did get it back, though. Riley going to put it on the floor, trying to split the defense, and she does. She's going to go to the rack. Throws up a shot. Won't quite go.
Oh, man, that was good thought, though.
Dumas with the rebound, and here comes Texico. Burgeon over in the corner. Now it comes out to Dumas. Dumas runs through, throws one out over here to McIlvain. Her shot is up. It's no good. They get the rebound, and they get it back to her. She's going to take another one.
Yeah,
that one's going to go in. Avery McIlvain now has 5 off the three-point bucket. 5:20 to go here in the first half. Thompson trying to get around Kane. She's going to pull for 3. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. Gaetan gets it after the Riley save. A rebound to put back, and now we'll have a foul.
A lot of action down there for no buckets.
Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff going on.
That'll be on 20. That's her second foul.
Yeah, that is Zakiya Ray. We talked about her connection to Mr. Troy Brewer, my buddy sitting over there. 5:01 to go. 17-10, man. He comes down here every time he comes over and tells me this gym is amazing. He's like, man, I love this gym.
Well, and it's comfortable. You know, to sit down in those chairs, it's nice.
Oh, it's nice. It is nice. Texico working it around, looking for somewhere to go. They try to throw it down low. They do. Davis going to foul on Braid Stevens, as that'll send Stevens to the line.
That's the toughest part. You swing for the ball and hit the head, and it's going to be a foul.
Yep. Yep. So back at the line. Stevens is up there. Her shot is up, and it is good as she sinks that one. She's now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Back up there, ready. Her second one is up, and it is good. She makes them both. She's 3 of 4, and here comes the full court pressure from Texico. Yeah, the people over here are all screaming for a double dribble, and so was the Texico coach. And I thought she double dribbled too, but there was no calls.
But since we're from Eunice, we'll take the foul instead.
Yep. So 19-10 is your score. 4:36 to go here in the first half. Riley with it. Eunice has done a better job today handling some of this pressure from Texico.
Ooh, she might have drug a foot.
Might have. Over to Gaetan. Gaetan with it. Up near the top of the key. Reverse pivots. Heads over the left side. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson for 3. Yeah. It rattles. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. Whelan comes away with it. Pushes it up the floor. Gets deflected.
Oh, saved it right back to her.
And they did. And then dropping it in was Kane. Breely Kane says, let me get 2 here. It's now 21-10. Texico's doubled us up more than that anyway again. And Kane going to steal it right away again and then go in and get fouled as she will go to the line.
That'll be Thompson's second foul.
Yes. So they do call the foul on Thompson, her second. Thompson's got 2. Zakiya Ray's got 2. We're here in the first half, only halfway through the second quarter. Squatted down at the scorer's table is Hernandez waiting to come back in as Breely Kane goes to the line. Her first shot is up and it goes through nothing but net. Looked like she practiced that a few times.
I bet she's done a few free throws in practice.
Hernandez comes in. Ray gonna step off. Riley gonna go back over there and get a spot around the lane. So back in there and ready. Kane takes a couple dribbles, takes a shot. That one won't go. Rebounded by Texico. And the ball's finally going to go out of bounds. Let's see who they say last touch by.
Keeping it down there, I guess.
Here comes Klein again. You can tell she's just trying to get back into this.
Kind of a little gingerly on that leg.
Yep.
Don't blame her for that.
And stolen away there by Thompson as she says, I'll take it.
Here, give me that ball. This is my gym.
Riley going to put it on the floor, backs up, Floats it to Thompson. Thompson on the right wing gives it to Davis. Davis with the turnaround. Hers won't go off the glass. Rebounded.
You know, we've missed some shots that we'd be ahead right now.
That was Wallen that had it. And now Klein comes and gets it, and then they flip it around, and it comes all the way to this side. That is Kane with the runner. Her runner is going to go in, and she's got 5 points now here early in this game.
And we're
She
down
looks young,
14.
too. And she just got a steal. Oh, tries to throw it across, does get it there finally. Oh, and then the ball's going to get deflected out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Gaetan.
Yeah, I don't think 33 is quite up to speed yet. I just don't want her to hurt that leg again.
You know, and I was talking to somebody yesterday, I guess. We were talking about knee injuries, and, you know, a lot of people who hurt a knee either re-injure it or hurt the other knee. And we were talking about why that is, and there's a lot of studies and research that's more scientific, but my little non-scientific research, I think sometimes it's because, you know, you hurt that knee, so you start leaning more on the other one. You're walking on it at a weird angle, and then you plan on that thing, and you know, I really believe that when Chloe hurt her second one, that it was because she was trying not to land on the first one, as she was
landed too hard
landing
on the
awkwardly on that mat while pole vaulting, and Kane makes that one. Yeah, and you know, I've had it done 4 times, 2 on each knee. And I always felt like after the first one, I just always treated them different. Yeah. Yeah, you start walking with a little more limp, a little more lean. Pushing it up the floor is Thompson. She's at the top of the key, has it stolen away. That was Whelan that come through and took it from her. And so here comes Eunice, or Texico, back this way. Working it around. The shot is up, and it is good. And that is Lucy Wallen, as she sinks the 3. Stealing it was Garcia, but she's going to lose it out of bounds as she got the steal, and then she give it back.
Man.
29-10. You know, I was just saying, I mean, literally a couple of minutes ago, how Eunice had stayed in this ball game, and it was close.
Hanging in there.
I got to looking around and talking, and then I looked back up there, and we're down 20. 19 anyway.
Close enough.
Yeah. I just seemed like just a few points ago we were within a handful.
It don't take long to go on a run in basketball.
Yep. Running down the middle, throwing up a shot. It rattles around, won't go. Battle for the board. In there was Riley. They're going to tie it up, so it'll be a jump ball. The arrow stays over here. 29-10 is your score. Texico in the lead. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the first half. Klein passes over into the hands of Kane. Kane with a jumper. It won't go. Rebounded by Riley. Some full court pressure again from Texico as Gaetan trying to get it up the floor, and they're going to call Kane on the reach. We've got some little drummer boys over there with some and girls
in our student section that we have now.
Yeah, we got a little student section over there. You know, there's at least 12, maybe 15. It's coming. It's coming. Almost a steal, and now it is a steal. Klein comes away with it. She slows down, runs through, throws up a shot. It won't go. Battle and a rebound by Riley. So Eunice trying to push it back up the floor. Under a minute and a half to go here in the first. Oh, there went a young lady, took a hard tumble. Ball gets thrown back up to Riley at the top. She steps into a 3, won't go. Battle for the rebound. And they're going to say, they're going to call Garcia, I believe, for the foul. They're going to say she gave a little pushy push.
Thought they were both going up for the ball.
So it looks like we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 1:19 to go here in the first half. Texico leads Eunice 29-10. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Thomas Welding, Justin Thomas. Yeah, Guns Up Services,
Man,
Thompson family.
You're speaking of Thomas Welding. You got Morgan been over there, and now you got Kirk over there. he sent me a message with his new phone number the other day, and I know he got him a nice new truck. I see him driving by the house smiling with his head kicked back, you know, looking like a cool cat in there.
Cool cat, huh?
Yeah, so shout out to them.
And then Outlaw Grill, Mr. Johnny Robertson. NMR Pipeline.
Speaking of Outlaw.
Is that new burrito place about done?
Yeah, I think it's getting close to open if it's not already, but right across the street from Outlaw is Big Pizza, a.k.a. Big Cheese.
Yeah.
I've kind of got like a ongoing tradition where Friday at lunch I meet my girls and occasionally Dottie. When Ovi was here, we go over there and have lunch. And anyway, did that again today. And
it's a good lunch spot.
Man, I tell you, I shout out to Miss Armstrong up there. I really feel like she's done a really good job. And if you hadn't been in a while, go in and give her a shot, because I just feel like she's done a really good job in there.
Everything's kind of situated there.
Yeah, the people that were there before, I loved them to death. Good people. But, I mean, in all honesty, sometimes you could go in there and not get your refill the whole time you were in there. And it did just you had to get up sometimes and ask, can I get one? And I will tell you, the last several times I've been in there, I haven't felt that way. I felt like they've done a much better job trying to be a service to you. I feel like sometimes, especially in small towns, we're all friends, and it's like, get up and get your own, but I feel like since she's taken over, she's made it a lot more professional.
Yeah.
And for me anyway, they've taken good care of me and done a really good job. So I know Outlaw is our sponsor, but Johnny owns both of them, and shout out to the one across the street and to Johnny. I know
Good
down
choice.
at the bottom on our feed, you've got that Burrito Beast on there too, which is him. And so, anyway, Texico down here working it around. They lead 31-10 with 41 seconds to go here in the first half. A little back and forth action with Whelan, and now they throw it down low to Stevens, and she lays it in off the glass in contact. 2, 4, 6. She's got 7 points. And there's a whistle over there. I'm not sure if it's out of bounds or a foul. They're just going to say out of bounds. So they're going to give the ball to Eunice. Texico going to pull off the full court pressure.
29 seconds left in the half.
Yep. So here we go. Eunice with the basketball. They trail by 23 here in the first half. Garcia, that was nice. A little give and go action. I like it. Lexi Garcia now has 5 points. Where you been all my life? And Texico quickly back the other way, going to throw it away. And the Cardinals got a chance to cut this one to within 20. Yep, Dustin Frank, absolutely. There's a lot of people that, with me, sometimes people either like me or they don't, but I tell it like it is, and I call it like I see it, I guess. And that shot is up. It's no good. It was rebounded right there as the buzzer went off by Wallen. And so we move into the halftime. Your score, Texico 33, Eunice 12. Yeah, I call it like I see it, or as I perceive it to be. And I know that everybody's perceptions are probably slightly different, but when I complain about basketball, I call it like I see it. I was looking again today, trying to get my notes together for this game, and I was looking in football. You had Eunice, Texico, and Santa Rosa that basically all played leapfrog all season in that 1, 2, 3 spot. In baseball, I guarantee you those two teams are those
2 or 3 teams.
Santa Rosa, Texico, Eunice, they're going to play leapfrog for sure in the top 5 in those positions. Any given day, any of them could be number 1, and it's that way every year. The difference, and I'm not blaming it on any single person, it's been this way for 30 years. So you people that get your panties in a wad, quit getting your panties in a wad. It's a cultural thing around here that we've got to make some changes on. But the difference is in basketball, 2 of the top 5 teams in the state are Santa Rosa and Texico.
And we just
And
missed that boat.
if you look at the rosters, it's the same key kids out there playing football, basketball, and baseball.
Yeah.
And the difference is Texico, Santa Rosa are in the top few in every single one of those sports. We are the outcast when it comes to that, and it's on the basketball court. I guarantee you our kids will be in the hunt in baseball. They were in the hunt. They played in the championship game in football, and we had people upset with Coach Greg Jackson, whether you like his calls, don't like his calls, like him, don't like him, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. He's in the championship game. When is the last time a boys team has been to the championship? Same athletes.
Yeah.
And that's my issue. And some folks who are in positions that hurts their feelings. I'm not trying to hurt their feelings. I'm trying to get us as a community.
Well, we just got to figure it out.
Well, a lot of it has to do with expectations. And, you know, Coach Jackson and I were talking about it earlier. He knows that in the football world, if he's not successful,
he won't be here long.
He won't be here long. This community will put a for sale sign in his yard. It's just the way things have been.
Yeah.
And that level of expectation, they set the bar high, and those kids perform at a high level. Whether they win it all or not, they're always in the hunt. I don't remember more than 1 or 2 years in the last 20 plus where they hadn't been in the top 5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I only remember a couple of times in the last 20 plus years where we've been in the top 5 in basketball.
Yeah.
It don't happen very often. Boys, girls, whatever.
Seldom.
And so anyway, my point is I'm just trying to get us to make those adjustments and those changes. It is amazing how many people after the Jow game yesterday, I had people messaging me. I was laying in bed at 11:30 at night with people message saying, "What'd you think about this?" or "What'd you think about that?" So I know there's a heck of a lot more people out there that think like I do. They just don't say it out loud, and so it's something that I've pushed for. Some people like that, some people don't, but I try to call it like I see it, and when I talk about Bigot and Me's Pizza.
We lost our halftime music.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, Kyla's not here. Kyla's been the one. She's been the one spearheading that, and she's not here tonight. And so, yeah, it is quiet in here again. But, back to Bigot and Me's Pizza. I mean, I eat in there regularly. I ate in there with the last group that was running the place as far as management and whatnot. Good people.
Yeah.
But there is a difference in the professionalism. Those other people might run over and hug me and tell me have a great day, and they were awesome.
Yeah.
But the group that's in there now makes sure my drink is filled to the top and that my order's good.
That's coming straight from Johnny because he has to take a look and go, you know what? We need to change something.
Yeah. Well, and the change that he made is Miss Armstrong, and man, I'm telling you, she takes care of business, and she's back there working her caboose off. And so anyway, we definitely appreciate her. We got some visitors here. We got Miss Williams, and then we got Brielle. All right, we got Brielle, the granddaughter. She's got a finger in her mouth.
Is that good?
She looked like me with my blow pops back in the day. I used to have to stick them in there so I'd be quiet. She's sticking them in there to fill on them twofers. She's like, hey, what are these hard things coming out of my gums? Hi. Well, we'll take a little break. We'll be back. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve. This message is fired up and fueled by Redbird LP Gas Company. Bart Parker, class of 71 and proud state champ in both basketball and baseball, and the whole awesome crew at Redbird are cheering loud for the Eunice Cardinals. Whether it's academics or athletics, Redbird knows you're giving it your all, and Redbird sees your determination. Balancing books and the ball field isn't easy, but you're doing it with heart, hustle, and pride. Redbird is proud of you, Cardinals. Keep soaring. From Bart Parker and the Redbird crew, behind you all the way. Go Redbirds!
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. We are live here in our $40 million gymnasium, and we're having scoreboard problems. So
just working the bugs out of it.
Yeah, it is. It's giving them fits. It went off and on a few times during the halftime. Ended up just showing nothing up there. Then it popped up finally, and it just reset. And now they're trying to.
Oh man, Texico lost a few points during that.
Oh yeah,
time.
they lost
That's
a lot
good.
of points, but we're trying to. They're having fits with the scoreboard, and so like all the fouls and.
Well, 12-24 looks a lot better than 12-33.
Oh yeah, what they're trying to do, I think, right now is put all the foul count back to where it was, and who's got what points, because it adds all those points together for who's got what to get those numbers. Yeah. So anyway, having fits.
Kids are ready.
Yeah, both teams are
ready.
out there and everybody's ready to go, but we're just right now just kind of waiting. We had a good visit with Miss Williams and Jennifer
mom.
Williams. That's Peyton's mama. She come over here and brought her granddaughter over, and they were talking to us about Peyton and about her injury and the plan moving forward and whatnot. And they've got her doing that pre-surgery therapy. It's something that they're real big on now in a lot of these sports medicine places. They want to strengthen the all the muscles around that knee, and they also want to get as much mobility and movement in the knee as they can before the surgery. That way they can get that sucker moving as quickly as possible and get that range back, and you have that strength around it, because a lot of times when you have that injury, all of that muscle and everything around there just kind of, I guess the word would be atrophies, where it just kind of goes away and kind of shrivels up, and so they still don't have the board right, but they are going to continue.
I think they got it close because the score is right anyway now. So
yeah, so here we go. Riley trying to throw it down to Thompson. Thompson comes away with it, throws up a shot, won't go. They're going to say she got fouled, so she'll go to the line. Yeah, just a tough situation when you go through that. They were saying they were hoping that they would set the surgery far enough back that she could make it to senior night without having to do it on crutches and whatnot. I know 2 years ago for Chloe, she had to do homecoming and senior night on crutches. That. You know, they're hoping, it sounds like at this time they don't think she's got a meniscus injury. And so that usually speeds things up significantly. And anyway, the ACL is the bad part of the injury.
3 seconds in the lane. They just
But
turned it over.
the meniscus, a lot of times when they have to suture or do any work on that meniscus, that makes the injury become a non-load bearing or non-weight bearing injury for a long period of time.
Yeah.
And that's when you end up on crutches. As we turn it over, you end up on crutches for a short time anyway, but there's a shot that goes up over the top, and they're going to say that was Texico that threw it over. I thought we kind of deflected it, and that's why, but the angle I'm at probably wasn't right.
I like the call.
Davis going to step on that line, and she had a little help.
Yeah.
But
Gary's trying to tell him.
Yeah.
He's doing look like some kind of dance out there.
Push him back, way back. 33-13 is your score here. 7-11. It's time for a big gulp. As Texico works it around, Dumas with it now. Looks across, gives it to Whelan. Whelan floats pass over into the corner to McIlvain. Her three is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Gaetan. And here comes Eunice trying to throw it up the floor. They do. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover on the Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, the turnovers, it's always our, one of our things that kills us is turnover.
Yeah, the numbers I have right now, I've got us at 14. I've got them at 7. So we've got double the amount of turnovers. They got more than double the amount of points. So always a huge deal, as that's a nice little move right there by Dumas as she runs down the paint and throws one in right up over the front of the rim. And we throw it away again. Oh, and there was a hard collision with the floor. And they throw it right away themselves.
What happened? Dillard, does he hit her face on the floor?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Is she bleeding?
Somebody hit her. I think they might have ran into each other a while ago. Yeah, she got her bell rung just a little bit.
So Eunice to inbound it. They get it to Thompson. Thompson, a little back and forth, in and out dribble.
Man.
And we throw it away, but Texico is going to last touch it, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Now we got to get these passes. They got to.
Eunice trying to throw it in. They do. They throw it into Thompson. Thompson trying to push it up the floor. Man, she's got a lot of contact there for sure. Might have been a double dribble. Maybe they'll give you that for this. A little tit for tat, this for that. Garcia heads over to the right side, tries to cross over, goes through the middle, has it knocked away. Another turnover for the Lady Cardinals. And here comes Texico quickly back the other way. A shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Dumas. Dumas in there battling with the trees. And Davis just grabs a hold of it and says, I'll take it. It's going to be a jump ball. The arrow stays with Texico. 35-13.
They're already headed down the other way. Girls, get down.
Yeah. So Eunice will jump into what looks like a 2-3 zone here. They are going to throw it into the corner. Now up top into the hands of Burgeon, all the way around to this side to Whelan. Now dropping it into the corner to McElvain, who's going to drive. A pass, a shot is up by Burgeon. It's no good, and then it's going to go out of bounds. The last touch by Burgeon. This young lady here, this number 1, she looks very young, really Kane, but she doesn't start. But looks kind of to me, I'm just as an outsider, I haven't watched them all year, but it looks like one of those deals where probably an 8th or 9th grader that's coming in, and they don't start her because they're afraid they're going to hurt some of them older girls' feelings. But then they put her in, and she leads the team in scoring right now. And man, I'm really impressed with the way she plays. She's not very big, but she's a little stick of dynamite out there. 5:41 to go here in this third quarter. Texico to throw it in. They do throw it in. A shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Davis on the pass. It's going to get deflected out. So Autumn Davis grabbed that rebound as she was trying to get it to Thompson. It gets knocked out of bounds. So Eunice is able to get it into Thompson. Thompson pushes up the floor. Almost taken away. Now she gets it back, and then now we're going to call the reach here. They call 12. That's Avery McElvain.
First foul for her.
So Eunice will throw it in right here in front of the scorer's table. They get it to Thompson. Thompson. She's got Kane out there all over, and she's going to lose it out of bounds. And that'll be a turnover on the Lady Cardinals. 35-13 still your score. You know, I didn't look at next week's schedule. I'm sure I've probably got it here, but
I didn't look at my.
I know we've got multiple games next week coming up.
I got a big one on my office wall.
Oh, yeah?
I guess we're one of the sponsors, IPS, over there. So Donnie said, here, why don't you hang this in your office?
Girls, Tatum 24, Loving 6 at the end of the first quarter. And there's a nice little runner putting it in, getting fouled is going to be Burgeon.
And that's Loving's homecoming over there. Right?
Yeah. Or no, they're in Tatum.
Oh, they're Tatum. That's what I meant.
Tatum's homecoming. Yeah. That's James Hale keeping me updated with that.
Yeah.
Hale, yeah. And that shot's going to go in. As she's now got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's got 6 points here in this ball game, and we throw it away again, but it gets deflected out. So that'll be a lucky break for the Cardinals.
Yeah, like I said, number 1, she's all over the place. She's quick. She was out.
Yep. So there's going to be another turnover on the Lady Cardinals. Multiple subs coming in for Texico. Got the Eunice drum line over there beating on a bucket.
I'm surprised. Well, But they're allowing them to do that.
Yeah, I like the buckets.
I do too.
So Eunice working it around up top. I really like it like that, where they got the defense
yeah.
chant and then the bang. When it's just a bunch of random banging, if they're shooting, I think that's cool. But just when I'm sitting here, like taking it easy, enjoying my Frito pie, which I don't eat Frito pie, but when I'm just sitting here and it's just going blah, 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 blah for no reason, sometimes I'm like, come on. But
after a while,
but when they do it like in a cheer or make a bunch of racket when somebody's shooting, like right here, I'm 100% grade A, all for it. There's Dumas. She knocks that one down. She's got 3 now. I think that's Dumas, isn't it? Oh, yeah. They put it up on the wrong side. There we go. Now they got it. And she makes them both. She's got 4 points. So Eunice trying to work against the pressure. Has it stolen away again.
They was beating that pressure in the first quarter, but since then.
And laying it in is Dumas. She's got 6. And we've got a timeout on the floor. It's 42-13. Eunice getting taken to the woodshed. 4:34 to go here in the third. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Some of these sponsors here: Eunice Pump and Supply, Noga Myers and Matthews, Eunice Public Schools, Mr. Hatch, all the crew there, the Redbird Gas, Mr. Bart Parker, Parker Energy. Speaking of Parker, Brett and Penny Parker. Good folks there, do a lot of stuff for the community, like most of these guys do that's on this list. NMR Pipeline, LLC, Mr. Dale Bettis, Stacy Pop. And Guns Up Services. I mentioned the Thompson family a while ago. They're always here supporting. They've got, Miss Thompson there, number 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, Thomas Welding, talked about Justin Thomas. And then the brother and sister team over there, Kirk and Morgan. Eunice Record, John Dean and Maureen. Maureen being the real boss from what Jimmy Jones says.
Mm-hmm.
Redbird Garage, Josh and Erica. A lot of husband and wife teams doing these little companies and sponsoring the teams that they grew up playing in, Pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool.
Tasha Pilcher. Appreciate you guys listening for sure. And so here we go. Eunice to throw it in. Eunice has gotten a full court press.
They've got a full court depress.
Yeah, a press breaker. And Frazier had called a timeout to drop the press breaker the way he wanted them to run it.
And they got out of it.
And Texico got out of the press. So his team was up there going to run the press breaker against no press. And so now we got a 5-second call. So I had somebody tell me that the focus on the camera is bad. It's not focusing very good. It's just getting blurry, but
are you consuming any beverages at the house?
And that shot is up and good. That's 22, Lucy Wallen. Sometimes I have to clean it every now and then. I usually bring those wipes.
I cleaned it. I lifted
it. Did you?
Yeah,
I believe that part. There's another turnover from the Lady Cardinals. Quickly back the other way as Dumas. Her shot gets partially blocked, and they're going to call a jump ball as Riley with the partial block.
I'm trying to look. It seems like to me it's focused, but it's on autofocus. Maybe we do need to clean that lens here in a minute. We'll get a little timeout.
A lot of times I leave that extended lens on there.
Yeah, probably what we should do.
Because when you pull it off, a lot of times your thumb gets on there, that thumb.
Yeah, my thumb will get all over that thing.
And then you got fingerprints on that sucker, and it makes it hard to focus. And there's a runner by Breely Kane. I mentioned her earlier. She's got 11. Non-starter, just comes in and works hard. I like it. And there's a turnover on the Cardinals, and here comes Texico quickly back the other way. And Dumas is going to lay that one in for 2, and she's got 8, and the floodgates have opened, and it's a flood.
Yes, it is.
48-13, 3:15 to go here, and there's almost another turnover. Ray chases it down and saves it before it goes out. Throwing it across. Thompson, she's got Breeley Kane all over her. Spinning through the middle, a nice little shot as Thompson will get to the line. That's a good little move by Thompson.
Yeah, it was. Got a little foul on her going up.
Yep. So halftime, Tatum 46, Loving 9.
Ooh.
In Tatum for homecoming. Shout out to James Hale. Appreciate you. She make that first one?
Yep, she did.
So Thompson makes the first. She's got 3 points here so far today. So I got that message here from somebody telling me the focus on the camera's bad. Just so you know, I don't have that number in my phone, so I got no idea who you are, and I don't have any messages from it before. So, but I appreciate you letting me know.
Yeah.
As that second shot is up and good from Thompson. She's now got 4. 2:12 to go here in the third. 48-15 is your score. Texico quickly back the other way. A shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Gaetan. And here comes Thompson. Over to Garcia. Garcia going to put it on the floor. Runs through the middle. Had it taken away for a second. Let's see what the call is.
It's on 44 green.
Yeah, they call Braid Stevens, number 34, with that
34.
foul. Coming in will be Macy Klein. Stepping off will be Kane. I'm going to look Kane up. Just looking at her, man, she looks like a youngster.
Looks young. Yeah.
I like the way she plays, but she looks like a youngster.
She bounced it off of the
She's a freshman.
leg. Is she?
Yep. Eunice going to turn that one over, and here comes Texico on the run out. Quickly back the other way. A little double clutch shot is up. It's no good, but there's a foul, and that'll send Stevens to the line.
And that's Thompson's first foul, which is kind of
wow,
unusual.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
wait a
sure.
minute. Oh,
Now they moved it to 3.
wow.
Yeah, they cleared all that earlier, and they were
That's
having
right.
problems getting it
That's
all
right.
back up there.
Okay. I like first better, but
That shot is up. It's no good as Stevens misses
looks like
the
our
first.
drum line had an effect on her
Yeah, for sure.
shooting there. So good job, boys.
Stevens is 3 of 5 from the line, and girls.
Yeah. Oh, is a girl? Oh, yeah, there is some girls there. I can barely see that far.
That next shot is no good as well. Rebounded by Lizzie Gaetan. And here comes Gaetan and the Lady Cardinals. Is Gaetan going to go all the way to the rack? Oh, throws it up. It won't go in. Battle for the rebound. Going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Cardinal, by Texico. So it'll be Eunice ball.
And Avery McKelvin coming in for the Wolverines.
Gaetan up to Garcia. Garcia heads over to the right side. Slow and go. Backs it out. Kicks it over to Gaetan. Over to Ray. Ray to Dillard. Now to Garcia. Garcia. Cross-court pass to Leilene Zamora. Her shot was up. It's no good. And here comes Klein and the Texico Lady Wolverines. The shot is up. It's no good. That was a good move by Avery McElvain, and she's going to go to the line now to shoot 2.
And that's, well, it shows it to be her first foul. But now it's 2.
Yeah, they cleared
they
everything
cleared
during
it,
that,
so they're having to add
add
them
them
back in.
each time. And that first shot is up and no good from McElvain. She's got 5 points. That one is good. So that's
Good
6
job.
points for
Good job,
McElvain.
drum line.
So 49-15 is your score. Eunice back the other way. Under a minute to go here in the third.
Got to get rid of it.
Good job there by Zamora by pulling that one back in, or they'd have had to run out layup. Dillard steps through, gets it to Gaetan. Gaetan over to Ray. Ray up top to Garcia. I worry about Klein. I'm just my inclination, but as we turn that one over.
Because the thing is, they get out there and she's trying to take it easy, but but in the heat of the game, you're going to do what you do, you know.
She laid that one in for two. Just as I said that, she got a bucket, but you can tell she's a little skittish on that leg. And
but you know, in the heat of battle, sometimes you just do what you do, and then you know you just got to be careful with it.
Yeah. So McIlvain with that rebound off the deflected shot. 1 second. There's a shot at the buzzer. It won't go. And at the end of three, your score: Texico 51, Eunice 15. We got a mirror score up there. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in, backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports here live in Eunice. In the Taj Mahal Joe Langston Arena, the Lady Cardinals trail 51-15, and we begin the fourth. So Texico with the basketball. That's Whelan. She gets it to Klein. Klein up top. They swing it all the way across to Stevens. And now Whelan goes over there and gets it back. They give it to Klein in the corner. Her three is up. It's no good. Rebounded by McIlvain. Her shot is up and no good on the putback, and Thompson comes away with it, and here comes Eunice. Davis out in the right corner. Back to Thompson, up top to Gaetan. Gaetan over to the right side to Davis. Davis tries to get it up top to Ray, almost stolen away, and they're going to say last touch by Texico be Eunice basketball. Still 51-15. We're on a running clock at this point, so that should ease the bleeding a little bit.
Yeah.
Trying to get it in.
Quicker.
They get it into Thompson. Thompson throws it down to Gaetan. Gaetan with a running through the middle that goes in. And she's now got 6 points. 6:57 to go here in the ball game. 51-17. They throw it down low, and man, that was nice.
Man,
that was the Klein I remember from pre-injury.
I thought she was going to dunk it.
She got her on her back and twisted around and laid it in on the offside with that left hand. That was nice. So Eunice back with the basketball the other way. Riley out on the right wing. Thought about the cross-court pass. Picks up after one dribble. And here comes Thompson. Thompson to Gaetan. Gaetan going to run through the middle. Floats one up to Ray. Back to Davis. Davis at the top of the key. She's going to put it on the floor, try to attack. She has it taken away. And here comes Texico. That is Stevens. She lays it up. It won't go in. The rebound and the putback by Klein. She misses again, gets a rebound, and on the second putback, she's going to get fouled. And that will send Klein to the line. Klein to the line. I think that rhymes.
Set a rhyme. Give me a dime.
So 5:50 to go here in this ball game. Klein at the line, and she makes the first one. Young lady's got a quiet 7 points here today.
Yeah. To be kind of timid with that leg, she's actually done pretty good.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember her before the injury, and she was an absolute ball player as she makes the second. She's got 8.
Slouch now.
No, she's got 8 here in this ball game. Didn't start, didn't play most of the first quarter. Just come in limited minutes here and there. You can tell just trying to get her feet back underneath her. 5:10 to go here. Eunice with the ball. Trying to drive to the basket was Thompson. On the bounce pass, she had it deflected, and they're going to say the block foul on Texico. Here comes 4 subs. See who they leave in. Everybody coming off except, I think Dumas stayed on. Everybody else came off. So they throw it into Thompson. Thompson out here on the left wing. Up top to Zamora. Zamora looking down low, trying to get it to Thompson. Thompson going to post up, and she goes to Dillard on a nice little play down low. A little post-to-post action with guards in there playing the post, and Riley turns around and lays it in off the glass. She's now got 4 points. 55-19 is your score. And they're going to call a reach-in foul there on the post pass. 4:05, still a running clock. That's one thing about the running clock. When you get into that, it don't take long.
Just moseys on down to the bottom.
Yeah, 8-minute quarters on a running clock last about
8 minutes.
About 8 minutes.
Short of a few timeouts.
Yeah. They throw it in up top to Wallen. Wallen throws it down onto the block. They kick it out. Cross-court skip pass to Kane. Kane going to run through the middle. Throws up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded, deflected around into the hands twice of Dumas.
A lot of action.
Trying to battle for that loose ball. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Eunice. It'll be Texico ball. Gaetan going to come off. Coming in is Garcia. Shout out to Jackie Miller. We appreciate you. Always a poet. And I didn't even know it.
But his feet show it.
They're long fellas. Dumas throws up a shot. She's going to get fouled. She'll go to the line.
That'll be Thompson's 4. Ain't going to matter a whole lot with 2 minutes and 50 seconds and ticking.
Yeah, you're still on that running clock, so this is going pretty quick. I don't know why, but I was thinking on a 2-shot foul, it stopped, but that may not be correct. In fact, it's probably not. But it's continuing to run one way or the other as she misses the first. And I have no problem with that.
No, I don't
whatsoever. And that shot is up.
Save
It's
us
no
a
good.
little.
Rebounded by Texico. They get 2 rebounds there. And then a kick out to Kane. Kane going to hand off to Dumas. Multiple subs at the table for Texico, chomping at the bit to get back in. Kane going to shoot for 3. Her 3 won't go. Got a tie ball there as Thompson in there battling. She's going to get a rebound after that one as the jump ball goes to the Cardinals.
Well, got some young girls coming in for Texico.
So it looks like we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 1:53 to go. The Texico coach wants to draw up a good play here to get, maybe keep the Cardinals from getting about 40. But
Yeah. Maybe we can drive a 40-point
a giveaway or something.
play or something.
Yeah, we'll shout out to our sponsors.
Yep. So let's run down the list right now. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and Eunice Health Clinic.
You know, I'm always harping on this basketball stuff and our need as a community to improve. And, I was talking earlier about Texico, Santa Rosa, Eunice being top 3 in football. They'll be top 3 in baseball. 2 of them are right there in basketball, and we're on the outside looking in. Same kids basically playing all 3 sports. I'm telling you, that's not anything new. When I was in school here, we were state champions in football. We were state champions in baseball. We were state champs in track my junior year, and my senior year should have won it. I think we ended up 3rd that year, but anyway, should have won it that year. Same athletes. And so It's not new. It's nothing that I'm putting the weight on any of these one coaches or two coaches.
Right.
It's been that way for years. It was that way when I was in school. We were state champs in everything but basketball.
Right.
And I just keep saying it's a cultural change. It's going to take some work from everybody. But I do believe, and some people may disagree with me, but I do believe it starts with the school. I think you've got to build a program, and I think that has to start with your high school coaches, feeding down to your middle school programs,
working with
and
them.
building those middle school programs to where when they get to the high school, they're ready to run your system. And I think it even starts earlier than that. I know when I was in Hobbs, we had them little first and second graders practicing different fundamental things that we did. And by the time they were in the 5th or 6th grade, Coach Casals was down there, the high school coach, working with those kids during the off season, the ones that were interested.
We can start back with the pregnant women, have them out there playing.
Yes. And so
just teasing, y'all. Don't get mad at me.
It just takes it takes a village.
Yes.
But I truly believe that village starts with here. There's not a whole bunch of gymnasiums running around like on Main Street.
No.
So in order to practice basketball, you got to come in here. You can't go to the Little League basketball stadium and practice your basketball skills. So you've got to have, this place has got to be the centerpiece of that foundation. As the clock strikes 0, Texico 55. They kind of cruised in that fourth quarter on a running clock. Eunice 19. The Lady Cards fall to 8-8 on the season. So they're now back to 500. And the Texico Lady Wolverines move to 11-6. So we'll take a little break. We'll come back here in just a few moments with the boys game. In the boys game, the number 1 ranked team in the state, the Texico Wolverines, will face Eunice here in just a few moments. We'll send it over for a word. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Around here, we work hard. on the field, in the classroom, and in life. And companies like Parker Energy, they're in our corner. Since 2006, they've delivered expert transport, pump truck, back truck, and disposal services. But more than that, they've supported us, our schools, our sports, our future. Thanks, Parker Energy, for showing up and believing in what we can do.
Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember. Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember.
Eunice Wrecker and Rental offers professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County, light medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. We have 20 plus years of experience. We are fully licensed and insured. Call us at 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental is currently hiring Class A CDL and regular drivers for the wrecking yard. Eunice Wrecker, located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248 in Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1. Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Here live in Eunice, your Eunice Lady Cardinals fall to Texico, 55-19, and now we get ready to move on to the boys. For the boys, coming into this ball game, Texico has just absolutely been a chainsaw, I guess.
Buzzsaw.
Yeah, for sure, a buzzsaw, a chain, one of them saws. They've been a saw, and it ain't been a seesaw. as they are 14-2 on the season.
It ain't what I wanted to saw.
No,
Earlier.
no. And it's they're the number 1 ranked team in the state. As I was looking at things here, I was going to jump over and just kind of look at their schedule. As most of us that follow Eunice we know the information about the Cardinals. For Texico, they've got wins over Socorro. They beat them by 40. Socorro's a much bigger school. Oak Grove Academy in Albuquerque, they beat them by 30. Grady, they beat by 50.
Wow.
Tucumcari, they beat by 44. Mesilla Valley, they beat by 20. Santa Rosa, they lost a 4-point game to them. They beat Newcomb by 60. They beat Melrose by 30. They beat Farwell, Texas, which is always tough, by 8. They beat Elida by 50. They beat Fort Sumner House by 10. Logan beat them in a close game by 1. They lost a 10-point game to Portales. They beat Mescalero Apache by 50. They beat Tatum by 50. They beat Logan again. And now here they are to face the Cardinals. So that's kind of the rundown on them. Got a final from Tatum. Tatum 65, Loving 19. Shout out to James Hale for letting me know that. It's their homecoming up there. And
That's a good homecoming score there.
Yeah, for sure. So the boys getting ready to get started. Eunice 6-10 coming into this game. Coached by Coach Mason. Texico 14-2. They've got Coach Craig Cook. Talking to the JOW coach just a few minutes ago, the JOW girls coach, he was down here watching Eunice and Texico's girls. He was saying they were coming from Hobbs and he was trying to get here. And they turned on the north loop.
Oh, man.
And
had to turn around and go back.
Got about halfway down it, had to turn around and go back. And I saw some people saying that they need to put some signs up that says that road is closed. And
Well, it says no through traffic.
yeah, a lot of people are confused. And so
I turned the other night because all the big signs are down.
yeah,
And I turned, and then I was like, no, I'm not going to do it.
yep.
Because if I would have got all the way down and had to turn around, I would probably went through the pasture,
Yeah.
knowing me.
Oh yeah. I'd
Four-wheel drive, man.
I'd have went through the trestles or whatever they call them and headed across there. So, I look at this Texico roster: Mason Pipkins, Keaton Dumas, Austin Hackma, Crossfig, Jet Curtis, Nathan Autry, Bennett Wallen, Kason Peabody, Jaheim Moses, Lane Casey, Maverick Hawkins. Those are all names for the most part that we called over and over and over on the football field.
Yeah, same athletes.
And as I look across at us, it's the same way.
We got the same athletes too, huh?
Same way. Elijah Melanson, Isaac Melanson, Hasiel. I mean, it's the same kids. And anyway, that's that difference that I keep talking about.
You got to figure it out.
Yeah, we just gotta. I don't think we're far. We got this amazing new place. We got some music going. We're getting there. It's just going to take some changes, and I'm not very good with gradual ones.
No. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, whoever the anonymous caller was, I did clean the lens. So let us know what you think about the lens.
So it looks like they're going to intro the two teams. I'll start. I already talked about the roster over here for Texico. Let's run down Eunice's. Elijah Melanson's number 1. Number 2, Isaac Melanson. Number 3, Hasiel Goethe. Number 5, Maddox Fisher. Number 10, Ben Oliveras. Number 11, Omar Armendares. Number 13, Carlos, a.k.a. Big Rob Armendares. Number 14, Zeke Garcia. Zeke, I think, hurt an ankle in that JV game. Be interested to see how he's feeling here for this game. Number 20, Ethan Wilson. Number 22, Juan Luis Alvarez. Number 23, Randy Gallegos. Number 24, Misa Brito. Number 40, Evan Zaruba. Number 44, Lathan Vinson. They're coached by Mason McBee. Something that I did see in the pregame that might be interesting for some of you is in their little pregame warm-up, they do that little that little tip ball thing, you know, a little alley-oop off the glass to each other in the line. And at the end, when they threw it off the glass, Ethan Wilson absolutely two-hand power slammed it. He looked like Shaq up there.
Unfortunately, I had went around to get rid of some water, and I forgot to leave the camera pointed on the deal, so don't kill me, big man. Where you at?
Shout out to Evie and everybody back at One Radio Square. She got us an update on Lovington girls 41, Artesia 30. So Lovington with a big win. That's a big-time win for them.
Final? I guess
that's final.
Yeah.
Tatum, of course, we mentioned it a while ago, 65-19 girls final. And so here we go.
Ready to rock and roll here.
Yep. Texico, they're not in that defensive tip. So we will see what happens here as we are ready to go, I believe. Ruben Acosta out there.
Ruben,
and
Ruben. Thanks for listening.
Ruben, I agree with you. I completely agree with you.
I do too. No matter what it was, I will agree with Ruben.
So here we go. There's the ball. And the ref just faked them all out.
You just want to see them both jump.
And so Texico ends up with it after all that. I'm not exactly sure what kind of jump that was, but we had one anyway. And so Eunice working, or Texico working it around. I'm catching up here on my notes in the middle of getting started. A three is up, it's no good. Rebounded by Isaac Melanson. Hey, I was told by Miss Jennifer Miller that now that the camera's been cleaned, it does look much better.
Well, I'm glad I cleaned it.
So 7:30 to go here in the first quarter, getting started in this game. Melanson over to Goethe. Goethe over to Melanson. Melanson with an open look on the right wing. His three won't go. Battle for the board. Brought down by Wallen. Quickly back the other way was Jaheim Moses laying it off the glass for two. Texico in a little three-quarter court trap here, trying to get them in those corners as Melanson and Omar Armendariz doing a good job working it back and forth so far. Hasiel with it out in the left corner, looking for somewhere to go with it. He gets it to Wilson. Wilson up top to Melanson. Melanson to Armendariz. Armendariz going to put it on the floor, throws one up, it won't go. Battle for the board. They're going to say last touch by Moses. That'll be Eunice basketball. So Eunice to throw it in right under their own basket. Texico going to match up and get a man. 6:45 to go in the first. They get it to Hasi in the corner. He shoots the three. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. Texico, after a whole bunch of deflections and whatnot, they end up with it running toward their basket. They're going to lay it off the glass. Won't go. Wilson had a deflection out, trying to kick it out to his own man, and Texico comes away with it and then buries the three. That's Jet Curtis. Watched that young man run the jet sweep a few times on the football field. 5-0, Texico leading early. Omar Armendariz is going to go to the rack, and he's going to get fouled.
That's the way to do it, boys.
So Texico leads here early, 5-0. Omar Armendariz will go to the line. Did I get you a new roster?
I don't think so.
I think
unless Macy Klein is playing on the boys team too, because I see your name on my roster.
There is no telling. There you go.
All right.
As Omar misses the first, his second is.
I was looking to see that was Moses that got that first foul there.
So quickly back this way is Moses. He's got the basketball. He gets it over into the hands of Wallen. Wallen thought about the three, then gives it back to Moses. Moses heads down. They kick it over to Jet. Jet going to drive. He kicks it out into the hands of Wallen, and as Wallen was going up, they're going to call the foul. Who do they call that on Melanson?
Maybe number three. Yeah.
So that's Hasi.
Hasi is first.
Yeah, and I agree. Amy Lujan sending me a message there. I agree with you for sure. As number 12, Bennett Whalen buries the first. Back to the line is Wallen, and he makes the second. So Texico back in that little three-quarter court trap, trying to get you right over here on the side so they can jump you. And there's a good pass down to Melanson. He's had a little fadeaway and had it partially blocked. And here comes Texico back the other way, working it around Moses. He's going to part the Red Sea, heads down the middle. His shot won't go. Rebounded by Wilson. Wilson! Omar Armendariz with it. Over to Melanson, back to Omar. Omar going to cross half court, tries to split the defense, does, gets it to Hassi. Hassi steps into a three, won't go, rebounded by Omar. Omar going to pull it back out. Now he's going to head down the middle. Nice pass to Wilson, who lays it in for two.
Feed him, boys.
7-2. Cardinals within 5. 5:05 to go on the clock, and number 5, Jet Curtis, has it.
A lot of fives out
I'm
there.
telling you. They get it right back down to him on the block. He gets the double clutch, goes up. They're going to say that he was fouled going up, and he'll go to the line, and they're going to call that on Omar Armendariz, who's shaking his head like it wasn't me. Omar, a.k.a. Shaggy. You saw me fouling on his forearm? It wasn't me. Saw me fouling on his shoulder? It wasn't me. I even hit him in the forehead. It wasn't me. As he misses the first.
The ball didn't lie there.
Shout out to Leanne Reeves. We appreciate you and agree with you.
Thanks for listening.
Curtis makes the second. Working it through, trying to get it through the pressure. And yes, definitely back to the station. There's a shot that's up. It won't go. Rebounded by Moses. And here comes Moses. He's going to stop at the top of the key. He stops. Tried to pop, but it don't go. Rebounded by Texico. Curtis going to run through the paint. Throws one up on a double clutch. And then going back up on the second time as he got his rebound. They're going to say he was fouled.
Over on Hassi, his second.
Wow, yeah, they did give that to Hussey. So that'll send Misa over to the scorer's table. He's going to come in first opportunity they get. Is that first shot from Curtis is up and no good.
And the ball don't lie one more time.
He's now 1 for 3 from the free throw line.
Well, our drum line continues to create havoc out here.
Yep, and that shot is up and good. So Curtis splits them just like he did the second or the first time. Misses the first, makes the second. Wilson with it. Wilson up to Melanson. Melanson going to run through. Had to stop, got trapped up for a minute, gives it to Misa, and now we got a timeout on the floor. Coach wants to talk about it. The Cardinals trail Texico 9-2, 4:13 to go in the first. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
We'll run down these sponsors right quick during this brief timeout. Eunice Health Clinic, Badger Hydrovac, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Wrecker, Thomas Welding, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Parker Energy, Redbird Gas, Eunice Public Schools, and Eunice Pump and Supply. And here comes our music again.
Turned down for what?
Like I said, and here comes our music.
Yeah, they got them. They got them some more help down there.
Yeah.
We don't have no Kyla, but we're adding folks, trying to get a little action going. 9-2 is your score. Eunice trails the number 1 team in the state, Texico. We're not even halfway through the first quarter yet, as Melanson throws it down to Omar. Omar going to put it on the floor, pops it all the way out, and now gets it to Misa. Misa over to Elijah Melanson, back to Isaac. Isaac tries to go through the middle, almost had it taken away, steps back to the elbow, throws up a shot and sinks at Isaac Melanson for 2. For those Texico fans, that is the younger brother of number 1, Elijah Melanson, the quarterback for the football team this past year. And that young man will most likely be the quarterback for the football team this coming year.
I'd say he's looking good for that role.
Yep. He's a youngster, but he's an athletic little rascal. So 3:36 to go here in the first. Eunice behind. Texico with the basketball. Running through the middle. What a save by Wallen.
Yeah, I thought
His
it was
shot
sure.
won't go, and then they're going to step on the line and turn it back over.
Yeah, and shout out to my grandson Damien, his 13th birthday coming up on the February the 1st, which will be Sunday. We're going to be celebrating his birthday tomorrow. He's 13 and about an inch taller than me right now.
That's pretty impressive.
I'm pretty sad. Actually, I'm happy for him, but
Shout out to my co-worker, Miss Celia. She's, Miss Celia Frazier does a really good job for us. She used to work up here at the schools, and then I stole her away. And
you poached her.
yeah,
Is
she
that what
does
they call it? Poached?
does a really good job. I say yeah, but that's actually completely untrue. I don't have anything to do with hiring and firing, and I think some people think I do, but I have none of that. There's a turnover for Texico. I believe that's their first. So Melanson, that's Isaac Melanson with the basketball. Gives it to Omar Armendaris, back to Melanson. Melanson cross court to Misa, back up to Omar. Omar runs to the free throw line, stops. The shot won't go, rebounded by Misa. His shot won't go on the putback. And here comes Texico. Quickly back, ball into the corner, that's Cross Fig. His shot won't go, rebounded by Isaac Melanson. Misa had it taken away there, and here comes Texico. A little Euro step, a shot, it's up, it's no good. Rebound put back up, no good. Battle for the board. And on the deflection,
We should get that one
it's
back.
going to be a jump ball, and I think the arrow goes Eunice's way.
You know, the boys last night against Jock almost came all the way back and just had opportunities, just couldn't get there. And so maybe they turned the corner last night with that coming back, and they're looking really pretty good right now against this tough team. Something happened.
Yeah, the scoreboard honked the horn and then called the official over for something, and
That's that AI, man.
he just shook his head yes, and now we're back out there, and here we go. So Misa with it all the way on the left side after the long pass. Misa one-arm pass up to Melanson. Now we got Elijah Melanson with it in the corner. He's going to dribble up, gives it to Omar. Omar puts it on the floor, gives it to Elijah Melanson. Isaac out there on the left wing. He's going to try to run through the middle, throws up a little floater, won't go, rebounded by Moses, and here comes the Wolverines. Moses between the legs, one-hand skip pass, stolen away by Elijah Melanson. Elijah on the run, has it knocked away, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Texico. .133 to go here in the first quarter, 9-4. Melanson trying to get open. Wilson with it way out there on the left wing. Oh, wow.
Oh. Well, he only took 2 steps, right?
Yeah.
Do you not get 2 steps on the...
Well, not when you, because that one of those
He had
first
stopped.
feet is your established
I
pivot
got you,
foot.
I got
So
you.
you're stopped out there.
Well,
and
it
then
was a good thought anyway. I thought it looked good.
yeah.
I wish he would have just dunked it when he did it.
So 9-4, 1:20 to go here in the first. Trying to get it down low, and Texico going to throw it away. That's 3 turnovers for them here in this first quarter. Kind of reminds me of the first quarter in the girls'
Yes,
game.
that's what I was thinking.
Texico trying to extend that pressure up a little bit more. They get it to Melanson, and he's going to get it up to Omar Armendaris. Omar puts it on the floor, splits the defense. He don't spit at him.
But he might.
Yeah,
In a minute, you
could.
never know.
And so that ball,
Thought it was on the shot.
they're going to call it on the floor with 1:01 to go here in the first. I ain't even played, and I'm tired.
It's been a long week for
Yeah.
me. I've had early safety meetings 3 days this week.
Charlie bought some tickets
Yeah, did we
for a
win?
half-court game here. That'll happen during this half-court deal. They're doing something different. They gave up on the half-court shot as the Cardinals turned that one over. But so they've got a new game that they're going to play today as Moses lays that one in for 2. Yeah, so anyway, Charlie got us here. We got the same agreement here. Charlie got him a ticket. It's a dribbling game.
So you don't have to make a half-court shot.
That's right. No half-court shots today, but I just feel bad for the people. I mean, because if it's a dribbling game, I'm probably going to win that too.
Yeah. We're counting on it.
I'm going to be out there singing Basketball Jones.
Yeah.
He was a basketball
We got to
Jones.
find a way to put it on their little deal when you go out there.
Oh, yeah, the song?
Yeah.
There's a try for an alley-oop.
Yeah.
Doesn't go. Big Rob
Big
comes
Rob.
away with it.
Big Rob is looking good out there getting that rebound.
11-4, 24 seconds to go in the first. Misa has it taken away over there by Moses. Moses with a double clutch at the rim, and Big Rob with the rebound on the miss. 2 quick rebounds for Big Rob. Melanson looking. He gets it over to brother Melanson. This is Elijah.
Down to 5 seconds.
Goes to the elbow,
shoot.
throws up a shot. It won't go. Battle for the board. And nobody's going to come away with it before the horn goes off. So at the end of 1, Texico 11, Eunice 4. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Want to play one of these?
Yeah, we'll play one.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. They got a little juju on that beat playing. I started to jump up and juju on that beat. Juju on that beat. Juju, yeah, you know, but I didn't.
They're going to be doing it when you get that dribbling deal here in a minute.
Oh, man, I'll dribble on that beat in a minute. I hope they don't call me. You know,
Tired, huh?
It's hard being Basketball Jones.
Well, if you get down there, we'll go live on the air with it.
Yeah, I'll probably pull a hammy.
And I'll try not to call you a freaking clown like our buddy did. He got all wound up, and then he texts you later, man, I'm sorry I called you a freaking clown. He started thinking about, what if I have to go before this man?
You gotta, people, a lot of people don't understand. People like Rosendo and I went to school together. He's a few years younger than me, not many, but a few. And we've been calling each other clowns since we were teenagers. As coming right out of that one, sinking the 3 is Jet Curtis. He's got 8 points, 2 threes already here in this ball game.
I can see him coming up, Your Honor. Oh, do you mean freaking clown?
Oh, and a nice runner by Omar Armendariz as he lays one in off the glass above the trees. And it's 6-14.
Uh-oh.
And they're going to get the
On the
foul
floor.
called right there on the young man, Zeke Garcia.
And they should be on the floor, I would think.
He's been having problems with that ankle. You see him tying them shoes up real tight, kind of limping a little bit. Rolled it real bad.
He's the one that rolled it last game, right?
In the JV game. Oh, man, that was a nice play. Nice set play right there on that baseline. That's 4 points for Wallen. He's walling out on us. 7-11. It's time for a big gulp. We better take a big gulp before Texico pulls ahead here. We got to stay in this sucker. Omar Armendariz out in the right corner. Runs through the middle, throws up a double clutcher off the glass. Omar Armendariz says, give me some. He's got 4. Under 7 to go here in the first half, 14-6. A long 3 is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Maverick Hawkins. He soared above us like a hawk. or maybe Maverick and Goose, but he was up there getting that
He
rebound.
was.
He said, "That's right, Iceman. I am dangerous." And coming off the pick is Wallen, and he's going to go all the way to the hole and lay it in pretty much unopposed for two. It's 18-6. Texaco continues to just slowly drag away as Omar kicks it over into the corner. A shot is up and good. And that's Isaac Melanson. He now has 5 points. Had his grandpa messaging a while ago.
Yeah.
Running down through the paint, throwing up a shot from over on that side, trying to see who that is. I think that's Nathan Autry, and he'll go to the line.
And that foul's on 14.
14.
That's Zeke Garcia, his first.
Omar Madeira's over here with his hands on his knees, looking tired or something, as that first one goes in for Autry. And now Omar's going to step off. Wonder if he took a shot or if he's
He's going to take a breather,
tired.
I think.
Wow, yeah, he's putting his hands behind his head, locking them fingers. He must be
Sucking a
tired.
little wind out there.
That second shot is up. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. Putback is no good.
And he stepped on the line, turned it over to the Eunice Cardinals.
So subs coming in. Austin Hackma. I mentioned this before, but the girls basketball team for years in Texico had a Hackma that was a ball player. I can
Seems
only
like he played
assume
for
that.
40 years.
Yeah, I can only assume that that young man is somehow related. I say that in these small towns you think that, but I guess there's a lot of Joneses around here that aren't related.
Yeah. Crowd's not happy. Oh, he let the coach talk him out of it. See that?
He pointed right away at it. Went off the Eunice kid's leg, and he pointed right away at the kid, but then he was going to point the wrong direction. But I think he corrected it.
I guess I'll buy that for $1.
There's a shot that's up and good by Wallen. He's now got 8. He's still walling out on us. Ben trying to throw it in, throws it away. And then there's a drop in by Jet Curtis. He now has 10, and this game is quickly getting out of hand as Texaco starts to drag it on out there. We're not even halfway through the second quarter, and they've more than doubled us up. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Run through our sponsors right quick. Eunice Health Clinic, Brian Candida. Badger Hydrovac, Mr. Shane Williams. City of Eunice. Mayor, I've got to write that down because, man, every time I see Billy Hobbs, and we forget to change it. But it's not Billy Hobbs. It's John Dean Davis, Shannon Cummings, Debbie's Country Kitchen. Well, we know who that is. That's Miss Debbie. Cardinal Hardware, Davis and Myers family. Redbird Garage, Josh and Erica Jones. That's another Jones. It's they're related to you, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, those are.
Yeah, that's my cousins.
Cousins.
First cousins.
Jimmy said, "Hey, cuz."
Yep. Yeah, Josh and Josh's daddy and my daddy were brothers.
Right.
So here we go. Melanson up top to Big Ben. Big Ben with a one-hand bounce pass gets stolen away, and here they come on the run out again. Laying it in traffic is Wallen, and he's now got 10. He continues to be walling out on us. 25-11. Elijah Melanson runs past Hackma, trying to go through the middle, throws up a shot, and they're going to call a travel.
Well,
so that'll be another turnover.
Turn the heat up now.
Yeah, they did, and it's getting hot.
My poor drum line's over there hitting them drums pretty hard.
Yeah. Hackma with it, working it around the outside. Nice play. This Fig now trying to spin through, or Jet Curtis, I'm sorry, and there's a backdoor cut to Pipkins, and he lays it off the glass. And it's now 27-11. It's getting out of hand here. And then we turn it over again. Jet Curtis going to run through, throws up a spinner off the glass.
Well, that's a charging foul.
They called the charge, okay.
We'll
We got
take it.
4 at the table, so 4 new bodies coming in for
We'll
Texico.
fix to try to run the legs off of us, I guess.
Yeah. Got the Yanni-Yans. 27-11. 4:23 to go here in the first half.
We're gonna have to win that ticket to wake you up out
Hey,
there. Oh, he might have stepped an extra step there.
Yeah.
Close.
So, oh man, they're just beating us to every 50-50 ball, transition balls, as Autry shoots the floater up and in, 29-11.
Oh,
And then we turn it over again. It's 29-11 right now, and it's
Mercy.
not looking good.
No, it's looking not good at all.
Fig with it. Little bounce pass into the high post to Hawkins. Maverick calling for Goose.
Kick ball.
And he had it kicked away by Melanson, who was going to kick it and run down the floor like Pele and bicycle kick it into the goal. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Texico wants to talk about it. It's 29-11. Texico running away with it here early. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Finish up with these rest of these sponsors here. I didn't get to a while ago. Cardinal Hardware, Davis and Myers family. Redbird Garage, Josh and Erica Jones. I did get to them. Well, you got an extra one, y'all. Eunice Record, John Dean, Maureen Davis, Thomas Welding, Justin Thomas, Kurt Morgan. Guns Up Services, the Thompson family. Outlaw Grill, Mr. Johnny Robertson. NMR Pipeline, LLC, Mr. Dale Bettis. Parker Energy, Brett and Penny. Redbird Gas, Mr. Bart Parker, the other Parker. And Eunice Public Schools, Mr. Hatch and the crew. Eunice Pump and Supply, the Nogelmeyers and Matthews. And we're back at it.
29-11, 3:45 to go in the second. Texico to inbound it. They do. They get it up top to Fig. Fig heads over to the middle. Trying to get a little pick action up there as they get it to Moses. Moses back up to Fig. Bounce pass into the corner, and now they throw it down to the block. Little trap action down there, and it comes all the way back up top to cross Fig. Skip pass into the corner. A 3 is up. It rattles. It won't go in. Moses comes through, deflects it back out to Hawkins. Now Fig under a lot of pressure from Hasiel. Throws it down to the block to Dumas. Dumas trying to turn around and go up, and they're going to tie him up down there. That's Melanson hustling in.
Stay down there.
And it'll be a jump ball. The arrow goes to Texico. So Texico to throw it in. Eunice in the 2-3 zone right there. They throw it all the way up top. A long shot is up. It went all the way through and came back out. Wilson with the rebound.
Wilson.
Hasiel up to the elbow, back to Wilson. Wilson had it slapped away there and pushing up the floor, and they're going to turn it over after we turned it over. Oh, wait. Maybe they don't.
No, they did.
Yeah. Yeah, so it goes back to us now.
I think them boys are used to playing Texico. They just go running off in there.
Eunice trying to inbound it.
Well, Texico has turned up the heat big time here.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm wearing fuzzy slippers because the heat on my toes. There's a shot that's up. It's no good. Rebounded by Moses, and here comes Texico quickly back the other way.
Moses got them wheels on him, too.
Yeah. Running down the middle, little jump stop. Shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Elijah Melanson. 2:15 to go here in the first half. Isaac to Elijah. Elijah. Hey, he thought about, and then he saw that guy starting to jump the passing lane. He gets it to Isaac. Isaac going too wide off that pick. If you're going to use that pick, you got to get down low. Got to get down lower, create that angle. Isaac going to run, throws up a floater, won't go. Rebounded by Fig, and here comes Texico. A shot is up, it's no good. Battle for the boards, going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Eunice. It'll be Texico ball. Big Ben heads over the scorer's table. He's going to come in. Isaac going to come off. 1:47 to go. The shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Wilson. And so Wilson gets it over to Big Ben. Ben pushes it over to Omar. Omar steps into one, steps right over the line. His shot was up. It's no good. I was fixed to say for three, but he was over the line there a few feet, or a few inches. 1:25 to go here in the second. There's a shot that's up, and it goes in as Jet Curtis now has 13. Eunice trying to inbound it. Elijah Melanson guarded by Moses. Trying to turn the corner as he gets trapped, and then stolen away by Peabody. And they tried to dunk it on us. The rebound and the putback is Bennett Wallen, as he now has 12. Yep. Quickly back the other way. Omar Armendariz throws up a floater. It won't go. A rebound by Wallen. He's now got 12 points, a handful of rebounds. He's had a heck of a ball game here for the Texico Wolverines. Jet Curtis leads all scorers with 13. 44 seconds to go. The clock, there it goes. I was going to say the clock's not running, but it is now.
I think we need that clock to run now.
We might. Texico just going to run a little clock here. Playing a little catch, just running that clock, watching it go down toward the zeros as they throw it to the elbow. Thought about the three, and there goes the three that's up. It's no good. High rebound there by Wallen, and as he was trying to go back up, they're going to call the foul. They'll say Eunice got him on the arm. 21 seconds to go here in this first half.
And that's his second, number 11.
Yep. Coming off is Melanson. Coming in is big 2-2 Juan Luis Alvarez. Also headed to the table is Randy Gallegos, and he's going to come in for Omar Armendariz. So a couple of fresh ones out there. Oh man, that was a nice setup play, and we fell for it. It's 14 points for Wallen. Juan Luis throws it down the floor. Jet Curtis steals it. It's 15 turnovers in this half already for Eunice. Moses going to shoot for three, and he comes down on a foot. Rolled that ankle.
He's going to get to shoot three.
Yeah, he's going to go shoot three. They've changed a lot of those rules, you know. On the jumper when I was a kid, we used to, it sounds horrible, but we used to purposely stick our feet up underneath people and
try to let them kind of roll it down.
Well,
a little bit.
yeah, I don't know. But that's
wasn't trying to hurt nobody.
That's why you try to get up under them, because it messed up the jump shooters.
Yeah.
And now you do that, they have to have that safe place to land. And if you get up under them, it's a foul. And it's on the shot, so Moses makes the first. It's 5 points for him. We're already zeroed the clock. Everybody's went to the...
Except for him.
Yes.
And his team.
And he makes the second. So that's 6 points for him, and he'll have one more. And that second or third one rattles around, and it goes in. So he's made all three of them. He's got 7 points. We head to halftime. Your score, Texico 39, Eunice 11. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. We'll take a little break. We'll be back here shortly.
Can these 5 people come to the court, please? For our 50-50 game, The Twist. Greg Jackson, Officer C, George, Carrie Vincent, and Isaiah.
Yeah, they got their names on there, so you couldn't call the number. That's funny. Absolutely. You betcha, no problem. We're glad to have somebody around. It's usually just me and him having to look at each other's ugly selves the whole time. So right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports, here live in Eunice at the Taj Mahal as the Cardinals trail 39-11. Got an update here from EB and people back at the station. Let's see, Hobbs girls 31, Clovis 8 at the half. Lovington boys 13, Artesia 38 in the second. Tatum boys 10, Loving 18 in the second. And so I got a Hobbs boys, Clovis at halftime, but I don't have a score. So if you guys get me that, I'd appreciate it. And anyway, here we go. We've been playing this second half for a little while. The clock's still at just setting still. I don't know if it's stuck or what. But a three-pointer was up by Curtis. He's now got 16. Eunice almost throws it away. They do get it back, though. Chasing it down was Melanson. It's 42-11. And now the clock goes to 0.
Well, we've got 1 second off the clock so far.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a couple of trips back and forth, and it's showing 1 second on the clock. You know, I don't know the system that they've got. I don't know if it's a electrical issue. I'm not sure. They're
Some kind of an AI deal.
but we've had problems.
Yeah.
You know, that was one of the things that when we were designing and not designing, the designing we were all involved, but when it came to like the scoreboards and whatnot, these were the kind that they picked. We didn't really have any say in them.
Yeah.
As far as the group that designed the gym.
Might
And
have
it's-
something different.
It's interesting because we went to that old-fashioned design that we've got there. That's not a, you know, a lot of these designs now are like basically like huge TVs that
Right.
go up on the wall where they can show videos. They have apps that you load into them that are scoreboards that you can have like 3/4 of it's a scoreboard and the other quarter's a video board. You can do all kinds of crazy things with it.
And what's an extra couple of grand when you spend?
It wasn't an extra, it was the same.
Oh,
It was
really?
the scoreboards like that were basically the same cost. Now, they didn't look like a traditional scoreboard as far as the way you ran from the board.
Yeah. Right.
Anyway, we've had a lot of problems with this so far since we got the gym open. They've had a lot of problems with it as there was a block and then quickly back the other way. Texico comes back. And so they've got the basketball. 6:45 to go. We were talking to some of the Texico fans during the break, and they were complimenting the gym, talking about how wonderful it is, and talking about how they always enjoy the battles that Texico and Eunice has.
Yeah.
So we had
Nice
a pretty
rebound.
good visit. So Clovis 12, Hobbs 28 at the half. Thank
Wow.
you, Evie, for that update.
Is that the girls or
No,
boys?
that's boys.
Boys.
Melanson runs down the middle, goes up with a little double clutch, lays it in for 2. Elijah Melanson gets his first bucket of the game. He's now on the board with 2 points.
It's kind of unusual to be in the second half before he gets his first bucket.
Yeah, he's been playing really, really well the last couple of weeks. I mean, shoot, last night against Jal, he was the light for sure. So going up strong was Curtis. His shot won't go. Rebounded by Wilson.
Wilson.
5:35, 42-13 is the score. As she was saying that her and her husband were in Mexico during one of the games where we played them in football, and they were logged in from down there on vacation, everybody watching from their hotel,
Right.
and that they really enjoyed watching and listening. So we appreciate them and the people up in Texico. She said they've got several people live streaming. In fact, she's got a really cool little
yeah.
gadget
It's
here
like
that's beside
automatic.
us that just, it follows the game back and forth. It's like electronic, but she said, I'm telling people to go watch you guys. So pretty neat.
Yeah, theirs is like she's trying to put me out of business, but there are some things that's not the greatest about that one.
Elijah Melanson makes the first.
They don't have a thumb on it.
That's true. He's now got 3. That
If you
is
don't
true.
have an opposable thumb, you can't do the camera as good as me.
You also can't stick your thumb on that lens in between games and make a smudge on it. So 5:15 to go in the third, 42-15. I did get multiple texts saying that the screen is much clearer now, so we cleaned it between games.
Yes.
I say we leave that sucker on there.
Just leave it like it is.
Yep.
Yep.
That
I
way our
agree.
fingers don't get on it when we're putting it on
Yeah.
and off. So Melanson runs through the middle, kicks it over to Wilson. Wilson looking down low, kicks it back up to Isaac Melanson. Over to Omar. Omar with Hackma on him runs through the middle. And I assume
his
they're going to
glasses
call a
off.
foul. Yep, they're going to call a foul there.
You knock a man's glasses off, you're going to get a foul called on you.
Texaco coach not happy. He's hollering at that official over it. 42-15, 4:50 to go. That's 2 fouls on that young man. That's Hackma. Omar going to get fouled over
another
there
foul.
by Dumas.
They've already got 4 fouls.
Yeah, not even a couple of minutes into this quarter. You know, one thing we didn't talk about is at the half, they're playing their games. They changed their game rules.
Yeah, I kind of got it on video like a little dribbling match.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about the rules on the
Yeah.
tickets.
Oh, they put names on there. So
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
okay. From now on, I'm gonna let me put my own name on it. I'm gonna write Jimmy Jones.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, they changed the rules. They that's one thing about this group. They've always had Jimmy rules. You know, they
or non-Jimmy rules.
yeah, that's right. They you know, when MJ was playing, they had the Jordan rules, is
Yeah.
what they called it. Well, this place has always had the Jimmy rules.
The JJ rule.
It's all right though. I get it. I wouldn't want nobody stepping out there and sinking the half-court shot either.
That will go down in infamy.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what we need to do is get a still shot of that.
And put it up
and
here on a
put
frame.
a big poster and frame it and put it up here.
4:30 to go here in the third. 43-15. Melanson, oh, he gets the
Ooh,
pass
almost
through.
got it stolen.
He did. Omar going to run down the middle. Has it
Oh.
blocked, taken away, and here comes Texaco on the run out. And laying that one in nice with the reverse hand is Mason Pipkins, as he now has 5. It's 45-15. Eunice trails by 30. Eunice has closed down the concession stand here. We're like a couple of minutes into the second half, and 3/4 of the crowd has got up and left. 3:55 to go here in the third.
Well, they only had one side of it open earlier. I was going to wait in line, but there was like 20 people.
Oh, really?
So I'm conserving my water, taking sips instead of drinks now.
So 45-15 is your score. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Melanson trying to push through to get open.
Well, what are you supposed to do if you can't get past somebody? That'll be his second foul.
So Hawkins with it. Kicks it up to Pipkins. Pipkins comes off the screen, guarded by Hasiel, back over to Hawkins. Hawkins puts it on the floor. Dumas back to Hawkins. Hawkins looks around. Cross-court pass over to Pipkins, who's going to go up with the reverse. It won't go. They're going to call a foul on Hasiel. That'll be his third.
Yeah.
Just kind of a quiet environment here.
Oh, that was the third on Melanson. I don't know if they changed it to 3 while ago. It said 2.
Oh, yeah, up there. Yeah, you're right. Melanson going to come off. Hasiel going to stay on. And coming in for Eunice is big 3-2. He's not in max prep, so they haven't loaded him in max preps at this point. And there's a shot that's up and good, 4-1. 47-15. Omar into the corner to Hasi. Hasi to Isaac. Isaac to Wilson. Come on, Wilson. Wilson. Oh, taken away. And here comes Pipkins. Little jump stop in the paint. Shot is up. It's no good.
thought he
They're gonna say
was.
on the floor. He's going to call that foul on the contact as he was attacking. Three subs coming in for Texico. Hackman going to come off. Dumas going to come off. And Yond and Pipkins is going to come off.
Yeah, I've been doing some of that yawn. I try to pull my mic up, but it just is what it is. When you're tired, you're tired.
Curtis shoots for three. It won't go. Rebound and put back by Maverick Hawkins. And that'll send him to the line. So at the line, the first shot is up and it's going to go in. That's Hawkins. Update, boys, Tatum 15, Loving 22. Over on the other side, Hobbs boys 32, Clovis 15. Wilson with the rebound. Hobbs girls 34, Clovis 8. Lovington boys 13, Artesia 46. And that is an update. Thank you for Evie and thank you for James Hale over in Tatum sending me those updates as well. There's a shot that's up. It's taken away by Melanson. Shot up, no good. They're going to say he got fouled, so they'll send Hasse to the line. And Michigan State battling to a good game. Michigan's number 3, Michigan State number 7, Michigan 6-2, Michigan State 59. So a 3-point game there. That's a good one. I bet Emmy's watching that one.
Yeah.
That shot is in. So Eunice now has 16 with Haziel with 1. Back to the line is Hasse. Steps up there ready. The shot is up, and it is good. Shout out to Jada and Chloe, Billy Bryce, my grandkiddos. As went and had lunch with all of them earlier. There's a steal by the Cardinals.
That's a bigger than me.
Yep. Yep. Omar Armendariz with it. Cross court to Melanson. Back to Omar. Going to split the defense. Throws up a floater, and it's good. Omar Armendariz now has 6 points.
Another shout out to my mom out there tonight. She said, "Do they got cellophane on the Eunice basket or what?" I said, "No."
I think they got it on 3/4 of the seats in this new gym.
Yeah, something.
Turnaround jumper's up. It's no good.
Oh, jump too soon.
Yep. Shot is up. It was no good. The rebound and the putback by Hawkins. He's now got 5. 50-19 here. Getting near the end of this third quarter on a running clock now. I think.
Nice.
Oh, and Melanson, that's Isaac Melanson for 3, and he does one of them little 3 and a little kissy kiss type thing. It's 22-50. 1:02 to go in the third. Now Jet Curtis way outside.
Oh, man.
Is Moses as he sinks it for 3. He's now got 10.
That's NBA range 3 there.
53-22. Omar out there on the right wing. They're going to say he traveled and turned over. And here comes Elijah Melanson in as Wilson's going to step off. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 37 seconds to go in the third. Your score, Eunice 22, Texico 53. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Give a shout out to these sponsors here during this little brief timeout. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and the Eunice Health Clinic. We're proud sponsors for tonight's matchup between your Cardinals and these tough Wolverines tonight.
Man, You know, I posted on my Facebook page, but Lee County and New Mexico lost a good one in Mark Hargrove.
Oh, man.
A.K.A. Woody. Man, my friend for a lot of years.
My boss's brother-in-law.
Yeah, absolutely.
Prayers for the family.
Yeah,
Sure.
man, just completely unexpected. Neat guy, just got back into law enforcement again, and
Yeah, he was the chief up there in Rio
Ruidoso Downs. He had been the director of security. He had been the chief in Ruidoso Downs after he left here as the sheriff, after he went to work for your group for a while. And he went up there, decided he wanted to go up in the mountains, went up to Ruidoso Downs, was their chief, then became the director of security at the racetrack.
Yeah.
Then they made him like the assistant general manager or something like that, some kind of big shot where he ran around in a suit. And anyway, with him finally shutting the track down, he had went back to be the police chief of Ruidoso Downs. And so anyway, a guy that for years he and I have been friends and worked in the field together, always kicking ideas back and forth off each other, served on numerous boards and committees through the years. Just a good guy, just a neat guy. And so our thoughts and prayers with him and his family.
It's always tough. Those losses are tough.
Oh, yeah. You know, when Rod Kaufman was the sheriff and had passed away, Mark was his undersheriff.
Right.
And the undersheriffs, most people don't know this, but undersheriffs in New Mexico are very high-paying positions, especially in Lee County. An undersheriff makes a lot of money. I mean, they make good money. And there's the end of the third, and we'll just keep on jabbering. Yeah, the undersheriff in Lee County, I'm just guessing. This is just ballpark figure, but I would say they make at least $150,000, $160 plus $1,000 a year. Where your sheriff, at that time, the salaries were set by state law. The sheriffs across New Mexico made right around $50,000. And the interesting thing about being a sheriff is by statute they only have to work it's like 40 hours a month.
Yeah.
And so you're only required to put in like a day and a half a week. You know,
I can handle a job like that.
And that's, you know, a lot of your sheriffs across the state, and I don't mean them any disrespect, but they're kind of political figurehead type folks, and their undersheriff is usually, not all the time, usually the person running the day-to-day activities of the department. And Mark had been running the day-to-day activities of the Lee County Sheriff's Department. And when Rod passed away, we sat on a bunch of boards together and things like that. And he wasn't quite ready to retire yet, so he called me. I was the police chief in Eunice, and he said, hey, would you be interested in coming over here and being our sheriff? And Greg Fulfer was the chairman of the board of the county commission at that time. And so Mark was trying to talk me into going to be the sheriff of Lee County. And when he first called me, I was like, well, I might be interested. Let me look. And when I got to looking at numbers, I was like, heck no, I'm not interested.
I think I'll pass.
And so anyway, I didn't do it. They ended up working out a deal with him where he was able to retire, and there's a nice shot by Omar Armendariz up and in, and then take it as a retiree to where he could double dip.
Yeah.
And anyway, it worked out good for him, and then he and I, we were the chair and deputy chair. We kind of jumped back and forth between who was chair and deputy chair of the Lee County Drug Task Force for years, and even the Region Drug Task Force, and both of us at some point or another served on the state HIDA board and all kinds of different boards across the western U.S. for drugs and drug task force stuff and drug coalitions. And anyway, Mark Hargrove, just a real good man, great person, my friend, and a definite loss to the law enforcement community and just to his family and everybody else. A neat guy for sure. 24-53. Texico with the lead. 7 minutes to go here in this ball game. Texico just playing a little back and forth. Now they get it down low. Back up top. Fig with three. His three won't go. Battling for the rebound. Deflected around. Autry gets it back. And then going up strong is Maverick Hawkins. He's going to get the and one. Just just a tough night.
Yeah. Yeah, these nights are not as much fun as the ones where we like clean up the floor with the other team.
Yeah. Or even if you have a real good
tight game, close
where
game.
you can. I mean, last night I didn't like the outcome, but we had a
Yeah, the one with the boys was last night. I mean, and they came back all the way back.
Yeah.
You know, they were down
yeah.
and really had many opportunities to go up and just couldn't finish it.
So making that one was Hawkins. He's now got 8 points.
But like you said, it was at least it was a game.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a shootout towards the end.
So 56-24, 32 points. Texaco up. There's a steal by Hawkins. Another turnover for the Cardinals. Runner through the lane, won't go. Wilson with the rebound.
And, you know, we had some good stuff, and we did look pretty good through the first quarter, like the girls did. It's like they turned the water faucet on after that. So.
Wilson doing a good job on the glass. He's got 8 rebounds in this game. And so he's down there battling. Multiple subs coming in for Texico. Eunice has got Wilson. They've got Juan Luis. You've got Hassi. You got Omar, and you got Isaac Melanson. Hassi, cross-court pass. Now to Melanson. Melanson out on the right wing. One-hand pass, cross-court to Hassi. Hassi going to put it on the floor. A runner through the paint, won't go. High rebound by Juan Luis. His putback won't go. Be last touched as it goes out of bounds by Texico. Going to be Eunice basketball. Looking to get it in here. Trying to find an avenue as Wilson pulls for three. His three won't go. Rebounded by Whalen. Whalen. Not to be confused with Morgan, is coming back and dropping that one in was Wallen. He's got 16. Melanson with it. About 4 or 5 more people headed for the doors over there. 58-24. Omar Armendariz thought about the three, gets it to Hassi, skip pass to Melanson. Over to Omar. Omar to Hassi. Hassi going to pull for three. His three goes in. Hassi L for three. He's got 5. Hackma with it out on the left wing. Up top into the hands of Pipkins. Over to Hackma. Hackma shoots for three, and he says, anything you can do, I can do better. He's got 8 after the three, and it's 61-27. Melanson over to Hassi. Hassi says, let me show you something. His three won't go. Battle for the rebound. Juan Luis going to go up. His rebound and putback won't go. Quickly back the other way is Texico and Pipkins. He thought about the three, gets it to Hackma. Hackma says, I'll take one. It won't go. The rebound and the putback from Texico over on the backside. That was Hackma. I'm calling 2 Hackmas. That other one's Peabody. Hackma and Peabody kind of got a resemblance.
Yeah. Probably cousins or something.
Yeah. And that does look like family. Those look like Parkers.
Yeah, they all look the same.
Man.
Yeah, I'll never forget the first time I seen
Michael?
No, well, Michael, but his daughter looked just like Kiki.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, I thought it was Kiki.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, Kiki, and she just walked on by, and I was like, well, man, that was kind of rude. and then a few minutes later, here comes Brett and Penny, and there's Kiki. I was like, wait a minute.
Them Parkers got some genes, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, they, I mean, Brett and Michael, I mean, they all have a resemblance. There's no doubt about it. You know, definitely so. Getting an update here from Evie. She says here in this update that said hadn't seen Eunice basketball struggle like this in a while, and I agree. I do it. Yeah.
Yep.
61-27.
Definitely on the struggle bus tonight.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's interesting. No, there goes a few more headed for the exits.
Yeah. Get home before the rush of the crowd.
4:15 to go. Haciel up top to Omar. They try to drop it down to Wilson. He gets knocked away, and here comes.
Trying to drop it in the middle of the Lions den.
Yeah.
Or the Wolverine den, as I always say.
That's Peabody with it. His ball gets deflected by Haciel out of bounds. It's going to be Eunice or Texico basketball.
So did you figure out what we got for next week?
I started visiting and forgot. Let's see here. It's the first week of February, so you got the February the 2nd, which is Monday. You got Tatum in Eunice. And then the 6th, you got Loving in Loving.
So Nathan Autry dropped one in for 2 points.
Autry for 2. So we'll be here on Monday. I guess we can leave the equipment. You'll be, or we'll be in Loving at the end of the week.
Yeah.
The week after that, just so that you guys are aware, I will be in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
So I will not be here.
Well, Rosie, did you hear that? You're going to have to help us out, brother.
Yep. Yeah, I will be on the
Oh,
road.
now, let's see, next week he won't be here, what, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
I don't know.
He said he had to go to Santa Fe or something.
Oh, yeah, I think he did say that. Well, luckily for you and I, we'll be right here while he's up there. So working it up is Autry. Autry, the runner, over to Hackma. Hackma gonna do a little jump stop, a little dipsy-do as he floats through the lane, throws up a floater, won't go, but he's gonna get fouled.
That calls on number 5. That's Maddox Fisher with his first foul. The drum line is really, they've been hanging in there all night.
Yeah, made a little racket right there. Could have possibly created a missed bucket.
Mm-hmm.
There goes a few more headed out the doors. They're like, we're getting out of here. Subs coming in. Langston Benson, number 4-4, comes in. Maddox Fisher, our main man, he's in there. Of course, Juan Luis, you got Randy Gallegos, and of course, Big Ben out there on the floor. There's a shot that's up. It's no good. Big Ben comes away with the rebound. Trying to steal it from him was Hackma. Big Ben over to Randy. Randy back to Big Ben. Big Ben with a little pump fake. Trying to get it over, has it taken away by Dumas. Dumas going to run down.
Oh, he wanted to.
He did. He was thinking about it as he misses, and here comes Randy. Randy going to split the defense, loses it, and here comes Hackma up top. Drop pass right down under the basket and pulling it back out of there, deflected away. That was the one Luis created that turnover, and grabbing it was Big Ben. Latham directing traffic. Under a minute to go here in this ball game. 63-27. Going to have a foul. Let's see. I think they'll call that a blocking foul on the floor. We're on a running clock. Are we on a running clock?
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so either, but it's running.
Oh, yeah, it is, too.
27, are we down? Is it 30
yeah,
or 35?
35.
And we're right at 35.
Yeah.
That tells you how good my math was.
Actually 36 now.
So 30 seconds, almost stolen. It is stolen. Oh, they're going to say stepped on the line.
Well, I mean, that just blows more seconds off the clock.
Under 20 seconds. That clock is running. 10 seconds here. Eunice trying to throw it in.
Come on, make a shot, boys.
They get it to Fisher. Fisher going to run through, kicks it to Vincent. Vincent throws up a step back. It won't go. And there's a last. Oh,
Oh, it almost
it
went.
almost went off the shot clock and in.
Oh, man.
At the end of this ball game, your final score is 63-27. The Cards fall to Texico. Next week we'll have Tatum and, what did we say? Tatum and Loving. And so anyway, that's what we have next week. It's
Tatum boys 21, Loving 35, third quarter. Yeah.
run down here. The Texico, Charlie trying to fall over on me.
Almost fell over on Jimmy.
Mason Pipkins with 8 points. Jet Curtis with 16. Nathan Autry with 5. Bennett Wallen with 16. Jaheim Moses with 10. Maverick Hawkins with 8. Over on the other side, Elijah Melanson with 4 points. Isaac Melanson with 8 points. Hasiel with 5. Omar Armendariz with 8. And that will do it. So that is my my numbers. I'm going to put these suckers up. We'll call it a night and cruise on to the house.
Cruise to the house, and maybe the next time we're here, we'll have better results.
Yep.
That's what we're hoping for on Monday.
We appreciate everybody watching, listening back home, wherever you might be. Shout out to Evie and everyone back at One Radio Square. Shout out to Rosendo not being here. For Charlie Fairbrush the Thumb, I'm Jimmy Jones saying good night. We'll see you Monday.
Good night, everybody.